What up, what up, what up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back at it again. We are live out at San Antonio, Texas. Welcome, one and all. We just had the conclusion of that last game between the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic. I am updating my graphic now just so that everything is squared away. But I'm updating my graphic now, and we are going to have updated numbers across the NBA playoffs. We now know that the Boston Celtics are up 2-0. Boston Celtics are now up 2-0 in that matchup. Scroll down just a little bit. Just the final touches on this pregame here, guys, and we'll get to it here quickly. I got a lot to talk about between these two teams. Guys, Warriors-Rockets, it was pretty wild. Let's go ahead and download this one. Warriors-Rockets game one was a great game one. Let's do page 19. MP4, 4K quality, download. All right, what do I mean by that? What do I mean, and why should y'all care? I got to update those there here as well. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay, quick overview of these two teams. This is not game one. This is their overall statistics for the regular season. The Houston Rockets average about one more point. The Warriors average a better shooting percentage than the Rockets. I don't know if this is – I think I got to invert that. I think I've messed around with it the other day, and I'm going to have to fix that. Damn it. I hate when I do that. All right, guys, I know this one is accurate, though. This is the game one recap. What weird numbers here for the Rockets and the Warriors on these numbers. Hold on, let me just double-check here with my perplexity. What are the stats of game one? Rockets, Golden State Warriors. It should give me all of this stuff here, and I'll just double check here. All right, guys, this is what we're looking at. I think this was correct. I'm pretty sure these are right, and if they're not, I'm going to have to update it. And, yeah, of course I screwed that. These numbers are right, but they're inverted here. 47 field goal percentage. Yeah, they're inverted. I knew those numbers looked a little bit high. I was like 47% from three. I think I got those backwards. I'm going to make the change. Because it's important to me that we get the right graphics. I know you guys probably don't care any, but we don't have tip-off yet anyway, so just so that my OCD doesn't get the best of me, we're going to make sure that this is right. And these are the overviews. The numbers are correct. The positions of where I have them are not. Son of a better. And the game one recap, same thing. We got time. Don't y'all worry. Share, download as JPEGs. Just page 2. And 3. Yeah, screw it. We're going to take 2 and 3. Download these 2 JPEGs. We're going to upload these real quick. This should take no time at all. No time at all. I'm also going to have to update the scrolling text here. All right, guys, players lined up for tip-off. I normally am much quicker at this. It's okay. We're just going to make this work. This should update on its own. That's right. Doesn't matter. I'm going to pull this down. Okay. Now we're looking at the right numbers. Field goal percentage, three-pointers percentage. This looks a lot more accurate, and that is correct. And we have the tip-off now. Houston Rockets going to lose the tip-off there. Looks like the Golden State Warriors win the tip-off to start this one. Refresh my page. Go to the live box score. Here we go on the drive. Jimmy Butler gets rounded out there, and Fred VanVleet playing defense. Fred VanVleet on the defensive side kicks this one out to Green. Green shot off the mark, rebounded here by Fred VanVleet. And the Houston Rockets come back with their first possession of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. I apologize for the fumble and the bumble and the stumble there out the gate for this game, but we're going to have some fun right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Houston Rockets on the dribble. Here's the drive. Kicks this one out under the rim. Is that Thompson? Yes, count it. Let's go ahead and bring up my numbers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Golden State Warriors going to sail that one out of bounds. An ugly pass by Steph Curry. Not going to work out for them. So Ausar Thompson gets the first bucket of the game. The Miami-Cleveland game is now a 2-point game, by the way. Miami and Cleveland Cavaliers up over there. Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors. Here is Houston with it. Houston Rockets with the ball in hand. Here's the kick out, and it is stolen by Green. Green out here to Podziemski. Podziemski feeds underneath, and there's a foul right there under the rim. Got to pull up my chat as well. I'm over on the wrong chat. Let's pull up this chat, see what's going on with you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what up? How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Let's pop out the chat. What up, Devontae? Welcome back, homie. All right, looks like you guys say the Warriors are going to win this game. We got a couple free throws coming up right now for Moses Moody. Moses Moody is at the free throw line right now. His first shot off the mark. Let's take a quick look at it because that's why we set up these graphics, right? That's why we put in the work. Moses Moody, this is your starting lineup today for the Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski, and Stephen Curry. Here's the second free throw for Moody. The shot is good. The score is now 2-1. Houston with the lead. Houston is up 2-1. Fred VanVleet passes this left to right now a wide open shot. That shot will fall right there by Jalen Green. Jalen Green's shot is good. Podziemski coming up here. Golden State Warriors. Here we go on the dribble, on the drive. Podziemski trying to get around Jalen Green. Here's the pass on the left-hand side. Jimmy Butler now getting involved. Jimmy Butler working his way in, can't get into the paint, going to take the shot anyway. Ugly shot trying to be rebounded there by the Golden State Warriors. Can't quite get it. Coming back the other way. Thompson pushes it to Şengün. Şengün backing down Green. Şengün inside to Thompson. Thompson goes up. Thompson is fouled. Rockets to the free throw line. Rockets go to the free throw line. Thank you, Father Time. I appreciate that, man. Golden State not starting this outright, says Tony's LC Signs. Okay, guys, Golden State not starting this one outright. Here is Ausar Thompson shooting that first free throw. The free throw falls. The score is now 6-1. There's the second shot. That second shot is going to fall right there. Thank you, Robert Samora. I was going to do that. I got distracted over here. Do appreciate that, Robert. Thanks. All right, guys, there's the shot. The shot is good from Steph Curry. The bucket falls. The score is 7-4. 7-4, ladies and gentlemen. That first shot will land by Stephen Curry. Here we go on the dribble, on the move, driving in. Jalen Green, step back three. Jalen Green, shot off the mark, rebounded by Moody. Moody with a rebound to, this time, Draymond Green. Draymond Green to Curry. Draymond Green getting wrapped up with Ausar Thompson, who's going to be charged for the foul here. Thompson going to be charged for the foul right there. Uh-oh. So, Ausar Thompson going to be charged for the foul right there. Good adjustments so far by the Houston Rockets. They have a pretty good lead at this point. They're showing some replays here. Here is, I hate when they do that. They spend so much time showing replays and then cut back to it literally while the ball is mid-air, so I couldn't call that shot. It was a miss. Turnaround jump shot will fall right there. Nice bucket this time by Brooks. Dylan Brooks getting that shot off. The score is now 9-4. 9-4, Podziemski getting in the paint. Podziemski, game one was his first playoff game ever, and in that game he did all right, but he missed that shot here. Here we go on the drive. Jalen Green dumps off to Ausar Thompson. Ausar Thompson with another dunk right there. The score is 11-4. 11-4, a three-point shot. Moses Moody hits the bucket. The bucket is good, 11-7. It is 7-11 Houston Rockets with the 4-point lead. 8:40 left to go here in the first. Fred VanVleet trying to direct traffic right now on the court for the Rockets. We've got Şengün, VanVleet, Brooks, Green, and Thompson. Brooks kicks this out to Şengün. Şengün backing down Jimmy Butler. Nice little move there. Thompson stays in bounds. And that is going to be a swatted shot, but they're going to call a foul of some kind here. Moses Moody. No, they're going to say shot clock violation. So a shot clock violation instead, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Looks like we got some Rockets fans in the house. Moses Moody with the basketball. Moody to Jimmy Butler. Butler to Curry. Curry to Draymond Green. Draymond Green from three, no good. All right, guys. There's a pass inside to Şengün. Şengün going to bring the rim down with him as he dunks that one in. Houston Rockets up 13-7. There's going to be an off-ball foul right there. So an off-ball foul right there. Actually, it looks like Curry got flagged for traveling or got whistled for traveling. Steph Curry whistled for a travel, and the Houston Rockets get the basketball back. That'll be a turnover courtesy of Steph Curry. .7:42 left to go. And there's going to be another off-ball foul right here. Şengün misses the diving, floating jump shot. Let's see what we're watching right now. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting my roster numbers put together over here. Everything happening in real time right now. I also need to do this. Let's move this one over. And what I need. There's a shot from Şengün. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler with the rebound pushes this up to Podziemski. Podziemski working on Van Vliet. Podziemski now lined up against Brooks. Podziemski out to Draymond Green. Draymond Green to Butler. Butler now working on Van Vliet. Butler needs to get involved here. Jimmy Butler to Podziemski. Podziemski, a pump fake. Podziemski will shoot the shot on the move up off the glass. No good. Bad shooting from the Warriors today. 25% from the floor. It's not looking good. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for hanging out with us. We've got a score of 13-7 Houston Rockets up. Here's a big shot for Brooks in the corner. The shot, no good. Rebounded by Şengün. Şengün kicks this one out. Another three. This time the three is off the mark. Another rebound by Şengün. Passes this one in. It is tipped up. It is going to be a chaotic mess of play right here. Spin move from Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks' shot is also short, and a tough rebound there by Jimmy Butler. A whistle and a foul against Thompson. Another foul early in the game. Thompson now has 2 penalties in this one. 13-7. Timeout going to be called. Rockets want to talk about it, and I'm still getting myself situated. Whew. Okay. Didn't even get a chance to introduce the home teams. Didn't even get a chance to talk about all the things we like to talk about on this channel. So let's get ourselves dialed back in. Slow things down just a little bit. We've got a lot of basketball left to go. That is the first full timeout of the game for either team. It is a timeout, Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets have called a timeout. They have a 6-point lead. The score is 13-7, Houston. Overall stats. The Houston Rockets are not known for their dominant offense. They're not known for putting up the most points. They're not known for passing the basketball a whole lot. What they're known for is the same thing that the University of Houston is known for right now, and that is having one of the best defenses in the game. Take a look at this defense for the Houston Rockets. Points per game allowed by the Houston Rockets, less than 110. Field goal percentage allowed by the Houston Rockets, they're keeping teams under 50% from the floor. They're keeping teams under 36%, which, mind you, that's really good. Under 36%, that's a top 10 defense here against the three-point shot. Against the pass, they force teams into isolation basketball. The least amount, or the second least amount of assists allowed per game, Houston Rockets defense, knows what they're doing. They force teams into playing Rockets basketball. It is difficult for teams to get quick, fast break points because this team transitions well and they play man defense like no other. I love this defense. The Rockets team is a complete team, and there are some players on this roster who this is their very first playoff appearance ever, like Alperen Sengun. And these guys, let's talk about how they did in Game 1. The Houston Rockets, quick overview of how it went. Again, the Houston Rockets only put up 85 points, and now that we cleaned up this graphic, we can actually talk about it. From three-point land, it was terrible for Houston in Game 1. 20% three-point shooting and 39% from the floor. An awful day shooting for the Houston Rockets. I don't know if it was the nerves, but both teams under 100 points, a low-scoring game, a high defensive game. The biggest difference out here, though, was the turnover battle. The battle of the rebounds, was the rebounds and the turnovers, I guess you can say. But the battle of the boards, take a look at that. The Houston Rockets definitely won that one. They just couldn't capitalize on their shots. Rockets already today doing better on the rebound category. On the court right now, Sengun, Van Vliet, and Green, Jalen Green, have a combined 8 rebounds. Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody have a combined 3, and that's it right now out of all these starters that are on the court. So, winning the battle of the boards, the Houston Rockets doing a great job. Also doesn't help the case for the Golden State Warriors. When you keep missing your shots, it's going to open that up. How about this, guys? Over there, Miami, Cleveland, the score is 113-108. Cleveland still up right now. They're up by 5 with 39 seconds left to go. That's a very close game. Would love to see that happen. What up, Deanna Laura? We got Deanna in the house. Shout out to you, girl. What up? Alejandro Gonzalez checking in right now as well. He's saying even though the Grizzlies lost, they made improvements, as did the Lakers. Heat as well. Teams are adjusting properly compared to Game 1s. That's what I like to read. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to say as well, Alejandro. Thanks for stealing my thunder, bro. I like the comment, though. I appreciate that. All right, guys, let's get back to it. We're in this game once again, coming back from commercial break after the timeout. And this time, Draymond Green is just going to throw that basketball away. Here is a foul. Dylan Brooks is fouled on the shot. He'll take a trip to the stripe. Dylan Brooks going to get a couple of free throws here. I think of Benny Blanco from the Bronx when someone says, "Remember me? Member?" I think of South Park. Member? The member berries? 6:25 left to go in the first quarter of this basketball game. The Houston Rockets up 13-7. Dylan Brooks in Game 1 scored 11 points. He hits that first bucket here. Let's take a look at Dylan Brooks and his Game 1 numbers. Game 1 for Dylan Brooks, not a bad game. Dylan Brooks, 11 points, 2 assists. It could be better, right? He did come in under in a few of these categories from what he normally does, but not by too much. 3 points less. He made the first free throw, by the way. The second free throw for Dylan Brooks is good. 40% from three-point land in the first game, guys. Those are big numbers to consider. He's shooting the three ball well. 40% is nothing to sneeze at. And this time, almost turned over here by the Golden State Warriors. Wide open shot for Moses Moody. Counted. He holds the gooseneck up, too, on that one. Talk about a baller. Here we go. Coming back the other way. The Houston Rockets up by 5. Alperen Sengun feeds here. Kicks this one out. There's a shot from three-point land, and that shot is good. That is Terry Eason who hits that shot from the corner. And Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors going to almost lose that basketball. Alperen Sengun, his arms so long, he's able to strip the basketball away from Steph Curry. I like that he got the basketball there. There was a little bit of contact, but either way, here we go. Inbounding the basketball now are the Golden State Warriors on the court right now. Post Peyton, Green, Curry, and Moody. Moody with the basketball. There is a foul right there. Looks like a loose ball foul. So there's going to be a foul right here. Let's find out. Okie dokie. Here we go. Back to the game. Inbounding the basketball, Golden State Warriors with the shot clock down to 5 already. Steph Curry going to lose the basketball. It is stolen there. No, it's not. We've got a tussle here, and Green and Curry are going at it right now. Jalen Green and Steph Curry. Jalen Green and Steph Curry getting physical out there. It looked like fun, though. Where's Jimmy Butler? He's definitely out. This really is high school ball. It kind of looks like it, man. That's why I enjoyed the Pacers game so much. The Indiana Pacers, only 6 turnovers in game 2. Great adjust. Like, I know that they were already doing well against the Milwaukee Bucks, but how much better are they at protecting the basketball than most of these other teams around the NFL? Stefari asking, where is Jimmy Butler? He is not on the court right now. All the players on the court are over here on the right-hand side. You've got Moody, Curry, Green, Payton, and Post for the Warriors. You've got Brooks, Green, Eason, Şengün, and Van Vliet out there. Here we go. That tip-off on the jump ball is recovered by the Golden State Warriors. The score is 18-10, Houston Rockets. There is a shot from Moses Moody. The shot is no good. Bad shot, excuse me. That looked like Payton on the no, that was Moody. That was Moody on the shot. Here we go. Şengün inside. Gonna lose the basketball there, and that's gonna be a turnover as he steps on the line trying to inbound that pass. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching this game right here, right now. Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors, Cleveland getting ready to wrap that game up out there against the Miami Heat. You can see that score on the top right-hand side of the screen. Steph Curry moving the basketball. Curry. Okay, let me explain what just happened there. Curry kicked out to Payton. Payton kicked out to Green. Green tried to feed the pass inside. That pass got tipped away. Now the Houston Rockets have tipped that one out of bounds, and the Golden State Warriors will retain possession. Payton getting ready to inbound this basketball. There is the basketball inbounded to Green. Green to Post. Post tries to put it up. There's a foul on the pass. Another foul here. This time it's Brooks who's charged with it. Brooks now has 2 fouls. He's going to probably get pulled from the game. You don't want your starters in foul trouble this early. But in the bonus right now, the Golden State Warriors will go to the free throw line, and here's Draymond Green to shoot a pair of free throws. Okay, Draymond Green getting ready to shoot a couple free throws right here. We got about 216 people watching this live stream. Have you hit that like button yet? Have you hit that like button yet? Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Whoa, the score is 18-10, Golden State Warriors with the lead. I think we can safely turn this one off at this point. Cleveland going to win that game. Okay, we're in Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there is the shot by Draymond Green. The score is 11-18. Draymond getting a bucket right there. Draymond with 1 point. He missed the first free throw, makes the second. All right, guys, there's the pass inside. Şengün underneath the rim. There is the dunk, number 17. That's a big one for Eason once again. Eason with the slam. Looks like Father Time is ready for a new poll here. Let's end this one. There's the drive, and it looks like Moody goes down. He's holding his elbow. He might have gone down a little harder than expected there. Uh-oh. We've got Moses Moody holding the elbow. He gets up. I guess he's okay. It's out of bounds there. And this time the Houston Rockets have the basketball. So Houston Rockets basketball. Jalen Green to Şengün. Şengün. Spin move. Şengün goes up there. It's going to be a foul right there, or out of bounds. Looks like out of bounds on. Maybe it's a wrist. Maybe it's something. Moody's okay. Ready for a new one? Okay. A timeout. Kerr wants to talk about it. Golden State Warriors take their first full timeout. We go to a commercial break. All right, guys, let's ask a completely random question right here. We're not going to do cats or dogs. We're not going to do, Let's see. We're going to do this or that. This or that. All right, guys, this or that. Snacks, sweet or salty? Let's find out. Guess we can close this one too. All right, guys, Cleveland wins, Miami wins. Both of those. Let's go ahead and close this out as well. Do I have that one highlighted? Let's end that. Okay. Score right now is 20-11. I'm going to get myself checked back into the game that's at hand. The score right now is 20-11. The Golden State Warriors trail by 9. The Houston Rockets making some great adjustments after Game 1. In Game 1, the Golden State Warriors had a pretty decent outing right there. They did get the win, but the score was low. It was 95-85. In that game, the top point scorer, believe, was Steph Curry. Let's just double check and go through all of these players really quick. All right, guys, Steph Curry in Game 1, 31 points for the man, the myth, the legend. That is playoff Curry at his finest. 40 minutes in that game, 31 points in that game. He had 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal in Game 1. He shot 63% from the floor and made more than half of his three-pointers. No surprise, it is Steph Curry after all. At the shooting guard position, Brandon Podziemski. Podziemski with 14 points in Game 1. Not bad, right? You can see that over there. This is regular season average on the left-hand side, in case you're wondering. Regular season average for 2025. Game 1 numbers right now over here. After Game 2, this is going to reflect the entire postseason, but I'll have to add more slides to get the right graphics and the right numbers up out here. Doesn't matter. We'll just keep doing it this way. But those are the numbers out there for Brandon Podziemski. How about the numbers for Moses Moody? Moses Moody in Game 1, just 7 points for him. Already today, he's got a couple of points. Don't have his numbers up here on the full box score, but Moses Moody with a big shot to open up the game. How about the power forward position? Jimmy Butler with 25 in Game 1 today. Jimmy Butler, no points. He's got 2 rebounds, hasn't scored at all in the first 8 minutes of this basketball game. Jimmy Butler been locked down by the Houston Rockets. If the Rockets can take away Jimmy Butler, they're going to force ugly shots, and the only other person who's really out there putting up points for the Golden State Warriors is Steph Curry. Draymond Green can put up some points as well, but let's be real. He's not going to give you 30 like Jimmy Butler will. He gave 4 points in Game 1. Draymond Green just put up 4 points in Game 1. Not good numbers at all. We're going to need more out of Draymond Green if we want the Golden State Warriors to win this one. Now, most of you guys probably don't want Golden State Warriors to win this one. I think we got a pretty split room right here between the Rockets and the Warriors. Rockets still up by 9. We're getting back to it right now. Twix salted caramel are my favorite, says Tony. What up, Robert Nunez? What up, Father Time? What up, Robert Zamora? Micah? What up, Twix? Good to have you guys in here. Twix, Football Nation, who do you think will be in the finals this year? The way that OKC is just ripping through teams, I think OKC will get there. But I think the East is a more open option. Inbounding the basketball, Houston Rockets with little time. Alperen Sengun going to have to take the three-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Curry. Curry pushes the basketball forward. Jimmy Butler now has the ball. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Jimmy off the glass, left-hand side. The shot is good. The score is 13-20. Let's bring up the shot board for you guys and all the stats. All right, guys. So, Golden State Warriors trail by 7 now. The score is 20-13. Here is the move. Jalen Green to the rack. And Jalen Green drops the hammer there. Here is Steph Curry. Steph Curry on the dribble. Steph Curry. There's a shot from Curry. Curry shot off the mark. Curry shot off the mark. This time it is rebounded by Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith out on the court right now. Adams going to come in here in just a second. There's the shot. That goes off the top of the backboard. The basketball goes out of bounds. The basketball goes out of bounds. I was thinking that Boston OKC myself, but that if Tatum injury, yeah. I don't think the Tatum injury, I think it'll be Boston OKC too, man, honestly. I agree with you, Don. David Bacco saying, Seattle is my hometown wherever I'm living all the time, says David Bacco. Do you miss your Supersonics, David? What's up, chat, says Mike. What up, Mike, says Super Mario. All right, guys, here we go. Golden State Warriors back with it. Houston up 22-13, and Jimmy Butler is backed into a corner. Moving the basketball here. Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry. Curry with the shot clock winding down. Going to have to make some magic happen. There's a shot from Steph Curry. Steph Curry hits the shot. The score is 15-22. On the court right now for the Golden State Warriors, we've got Curry, Butler, Green, Hield, and Podziemski. We're playing a bit of small ball right now. Here is the shot. Asar Thompson shot. No good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Jimmy Butler just hit the deck hard. Asar Thompson was pushed forward. That was totally inadvertent. Jimmy Butler hits the deck hard, guys. That did not look good. Asar Thompson is okay. He's just down on the ground, but Jimmy Butler's entire backside just slammed on the ground. Amen Thompson. Why do I keep saying Asar Thompson? Wrong team. My bad. Appreciate you. I've been saying Asar Thompson all game long. Oh, man, that looks so bad. Jimmy Butler going to miss some time if I had to guess. That tailbone took all the damage right there. Dude, I've literally gone the whole first quarter with the wrong Thompson. That's like me calling Aaron Holiday Drew Holiday the whole time. Or calling Drew Holiday Aaron Holiday the whole time. Jimmy Butler is back up on his feet. We're waiting to get back to the action. Amen Thompson. How have I been doing that the whole game? I'm so embarrassed, Tony. Thank you for correcting me, man. I appreciate that. 22-15. You miss Jimmy Butler hitting the ground really hard right there. There's the shot off the mark for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's shot, no good. Jimmy Butler seems to be okay, but he is rattled right now. He's at the free throw line, hands on knees position, just trying to stretch out that lower back. You can see him just really trying to stretch it out right now. He's trying to stretch it out right now. The score is 22-15. Jimmy Butler's first free throw misses. The second free throw will fall. Inbounding the basketball right now. Houston Rockets. Watching while at work. Thank you, Rico, for checking into the conversation. Here's the drive, guys. Kicking this one out. Jalen Green moving the basketball here well. The Houston Rockets, there's a shot. The shot will fall right there. Jabari Smith with the bucket. And we inbound the basketball. So now the Golden State Warriors have it. Golden State. Buddy Hield. On the court right now. Buddy Hield. Looney. Moody. Podziemski and Santos. Here is Podziemski. Podziemski for three. No good. That's rebounded there by Santos. Santos' bucket is up. The officials waved that one off. They're saying over the back foul by Santos. And that's how he was able to get the rebound. Jimmy Butler is limping over to the sideline. Jimmy Butler going to the locker room right now. Oh, man, this could be the end of the Golden State Warriors without Jimmy Butler, guys. If Jimmy Butler is out of this series, I don't know that the Golden State Warriors have enough firepower without him. I don't know if they have enough firepower without him. Here's the shot. Jalen Green, his shot is off the mark, and that'll go out of bounds. Golden State Warriors basketball. Can Golden State Warriors win without Jimmy Butler? Yes or no? Can the Golden State Warriors win without Jimmy Butler? All right, guys. Here's Santos bringing the basketball up court. Out to Looney. Looney, Podziemski. Podziemski backing down a man. Podziemski kicks this out. There's a shot right there from Hield. A Hield shot off the mark. Rebounded by the Rockets. The Rockets coming back with it. Here's the drive. That's Easton. Tari Easton putting that one up with his right hand. Tari Easton giving the Houston Rockets a 10-point lead. There's Santos. His shot off the front there. Missing a three-point shot and coming back the other way. The Houston Rockets, that looks like a long two. Rebounded by the Golden State Warriors. No good here. 55 seconds left to go in the first. Podziemski Out to Looney. Looney to Santos. Santos inside to Looney. Looney, the elbow jump shot way off the mark right there. Ugh. That's an ugly shot. Okay, Eason, Tari Eason. And we've got someone trying to direct traffic, asking for a pick right now. And a beautiful pick by Steven Adams, and there is going to be a foul on the shot right there. Green tries to take it to the hoop. What up, Jeff Metterling? Welcome back, homie. Andres Velasquez, welcome back to you as well. Only need Jalen Green, 7 assists, says Andres. Eddie North. But he was the last leg on my huge parlay that I needed to hit, so rest in peace, my parlay. Sorry, Eddie, bro. Anyways, a timeout here. Coach's challenge right now. There's going to be a timeout. There's going to be a coach's challenge. Not quite sure what they're challenging. Just reading comments out there. All right. Okay. I didn't ask this during the last game, guys. Where are you watching from today? Anybody on the move? Where are you watching from, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to you guys. I know we got some of y'all asking, some of y'all at work right now. I need to update this scrolling text at the bottom. Can I get the spread for game 2? Rockets, Warriors. Let's see. We got Gary out in New Jersey. What up, Gary? We got Northern Ireland in the house. Rockdale, Illinois from Jeff Metterling. What up, Jeff Metterling? Twix out in the Philippines. I see you, Twix. Malu, what up out in Hawaii? What up, Malu? Hi, Malu. Fist bumps to you, my friend. Fist bumps to you, Malu. We got Rosemont, Minnesota in the house as well. I don't think that's a... Green just throws that basketball away, honestly, but he got fouled on it. Athens, Georgia in the house from Harold. By Loop, Washington. Seattle is north of here, says David Bacco. Okay, the officials are looking at this, and they were saying, I guess, that it was a foul or maybe out of bounds. It says call overturned. Rockets retained their timeout. 28 seconds left to go here in the first. Waiting for the call still, guys. We have no basketball on right now. We're waiting for the officials to give us an answer. The official's still looking at it, I guess. What up, Todd, out in Indianapolis, but what was the foul for? So it didn't look like there was a foul. It looked like he just went up in there. They're saying that there was a foul. Contact on the arm against Jalen Green. And now Jalen Green is going to get a couple of free throws. So I guess that's the foul. That's a fair call, I suppose. All right. How's that? Okay. All right, there's the first free throw, guys. First free throw will fall. Okay. Better. We're at it. End of the first quarter. We're towards the end of the first quarter, guys. 28-18 or 27-16 is what I see on my screen. Let me get back to it. I apologize for making adjustments right now, trying to get myself focused so I can call this game the way it needs to be called. Jalen Green has played 12 minutes today. He's got 7 points and 4 assists after that free throw. Let's get back to it. Pull this back up. All right, y'all. This time, under the rim, shot is no good. Shot going to be off the mark right there by the Golden State Warriors. It is rebounded, though. And this time, on the court, Moody, Curry, Hield, Kuminga. There is Hield. Hield puts up the shot. The score is now 18-28 with 1.3 left to go in the first. There is a shot. They're going to call and whistle a foul right there. Dude, just let the quarter end. What a waste. Just let the quarter end. What happened here? Where did my drive go? Okay. I mean, there's definitely a foul, but 0.3 seconds left to go. That's just whatever. It doesn't affect the game all that much. 28-18 right now. It'll be the end of the first quarter, so we're just going to step away for now. End of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. After one quarter, the score is 28-18, and if you look at the stats, we can break this down together. Okay, one quarter gone, underway, and this is what we're looking at here, guys. Golden State Warriors trail 18-28. They've been 31% from the floor, 45% for the Houston Rockets. Bad shooting today for the Golden State Warriors. A big difference from Game 1, guys. 45% from the floor for the Houston Rockets in Game 2 right now. 31% for the Golden State Warriors in Game 2 right now. This is what Game 1 looked like once again. 47% from the floor for the Golden State Warriors in Game 1. Game 2 is not shaping up that way. It's looking very rough for the Golden State Warriors here in Game 2. Game 2, Golden State in Game 2, 31% field goal percentage. 3-point percentage drops to 27.3%. Bad numbers for Golden State, and because of that, they trail by 10 after the first 12 minutes of game. Let's take a look and talk about some of these turnovers here as well. In the first quarter of this game, already 5 turnovers for the Golden State Warriors. First quarter of this game, Golden State has been forced into 5 turnovers. On the other side, the Houston Rockets are protecting the basketball more. Houston Rockets are protecting the basketball. They have 4 turnovers. Good adjustments right there, but of course this game is not over. Assists per game in the first quarter, 6 assists for the Houston Rockets. They're moving the basketball very well. On the other side, just 2 assists for the Golden State Warriors. They are not able to find anybody open right now. Great man defense. I'm going to take a look at this and try to focus defensively and see if they're playing man or zone. It's something that I'm going to challenge myself to do and call if I can do it. Here is their regular season stats for these two teams. Now, during the regular season, this is a much different picture. Regular season, both teams shoot about 45%. Regular season, both teams shoot about 35% from beyond the arc. Regular season, they both average about 29, or actually, why does that say 29? Why does that say 29.1% assists per game? Another typo. Another typo. That's okay. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that they're very close teams. They're not that far apart. Starburst, that's my go-to snack. Okay. Sorry, hang on. I got to chew through this Starburst now. I should not eat Starburst on camera. But I've just been up here for 6 hours, so, you know, sometimes you need a little sugar high. All right, guys. Jimmy Butler out right now. Without Jimmy Butler, this is going to be a difficult game. Let's find out not who do you think will win this game, but I'm curious to know, who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for tonight? Warriors? Rockets? You tell me. Who are you rooting for tonight? Thank you, Father Time. Appreciate that. What happened to Jimmy, says Baby Jesus. You're kind of zesty, fam. What does that mean? Zesty? All right, guys. There's a shot from Alperen Sengun. The shot from Sengun is no good. Houston off the mark right there. Here we go on the back down, coming back the other way. Golden State Warriors on the drive. Nice move. Good move in the paint. The bucket is good. Is that post on the shot? Let's go ahead and scroll back up and get ourselves situated. Looks like that was Spencer on the layup. Fred VanVleet out here right now for the Houston Rockets. Fred VanVleet pump fake. There's a pass to the corner. Corner not going to fly. And this time on the drive, Kicking it back out, Şengün, mid-range jump shot, an ugly shot right there by Şengün, but a nice rebound by Steven Adams. That's an offensive board, moving the basketball around. This time, trying to find a way in, Dillon Brooks going to work against Draymond Green. That shot falls. Draymond Green and Brooks, everybody getting into a shoving match right now. Steven Adams is down on the ground. Couple of Rockets players getting toppled over, and this is getting really physical right now, unnecessarily, if I might add so right here as well. Post and Adams getting wrapped up right now. Brooks getting shoved by Draymond as well. Draymond Green giving Brooks an unnecessary shove right there. And this is going to be a foul. That actually is going to be the foul against. It's a double technical. Steven Adams and Quentin Post, these guys getting wrapped up. Dillon Brooks had that personal foul, so Dillon Brooks was fouled by Draymond Green. Draymond Green going to be charged for that foul. You have three officials who don't know what to call anyway, says Jeff Metterling. All right, what happened to Jimmy? Jimmy hit the ground hard, dude. Jimmy hit the ground pretty hard. All right. Shout out to James checking into the conversation. 123 Money checking into the conversation. Father Time, Mike, Robert Samora, Tony, Baby Jesus. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Good to have you guys in here. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. We'll be live tomorrow night. We will be live tomorrow night for the NFL Draft. I will be live for all of round one. Here we go, guys. The Golden State Warriors moving the basketball around right here. Golden State Warriors unable to finish that possession. They lose the basketball, and here's Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet to Alperen Şengün. Şengün holding the basketball out with one hand right now. Just tries to, not even moving the rest of his body, just flicks the wrist, tries to put it in. It's picked off here by the Golden State Warriors. Warriors trail by 10. Here is Green going to feed that inside. An ugly pass by Draymond Green. What are you doing, Draymond? You're supposed to be the guy on the court with, like, Draymond gives the basketball away. Another turnover this time by the Golden State Warriors. Fred VanVleet for three. Fred VanVleet in and out. That basketball goes out of bounds. It goes all the way to the opposite baseline. They're saying Şengün is the one who touched it last. We're going to take a look at this right here. Pocket Rockets look good tonight, says James Langford. Thank you, 123 Money. I appreciate you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you. Be sure to share this live stream with a friend. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you really like what you see and you're not already subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss these games when we call them live. Golden State Warriors inbounding the basketball. There's a shot from Hield. A bomb, not going to fall, and it's going to go back the other way. Rebounded by Golden State. A 3-on-1 break. Alperen Şengün going to try to lay it up, and a couple of tips. 5 tips right there. Rockets going to put that shot in. So the score is now 32-20, and a weird-looking shot right there is Spencer's shot, nowhere near the rim. Spencer way off the mark. Houston Rockets get the basketball back. Another missed shot today for the Houston Rockets. For the Golden State Warriors. Take a look at their shooting today. Alperen Şengün with 1 foot in the paint. He makes his move. He takes the shot. Left-handed hook shot will fall for Alperen Şengün. It's 34-20, a 14-point lead for the home team. And the Houston Rockets have definitely made some adjustments compared to Game 1. Game 1, the Houston Rockets lost in that game. It was an upset. Golden State Warriors versus Houston Rockets. The spread down below. Rockets projected to win this game by 4. They're up by 14. Not bad. Okay. Let's learn a little bit about you guys. I know I asked this question a couple days ago, but let's find out. Actually, I didn't ask this one. Did you ever play basketball in high school or college? Did you ever play basketball in high school or college? Just type Y for yes, type N for no. Super simple. If so, tell us about it. Tell me your favorite basketball story. If you played, let me know. Queenery played basketball in high school or college. Matt Bailey did as well. Robert, not so much. Preston did. Gary, not so much. But we're here, we're hanging out, and we're watching this game. Del Griffith with the big Y. Harold with the big Y. What position did you guys play? Did you play different positions? How tall are you? I have questions now. Father Time played. Harold played. Todd never played. Mike never played. I never played either. Devontae Peterson? Yes. David Bacco played in college. Nice. Who'd you play for? Rockets win, says Richard Ondo. All right, guys. Just to update y'all, Jimmy Butler fell on his back. He's being evaluated in the locker room right now. We've got 9 minutes left to go here in the first half. Golden State Warriors trail by 14. The Houston Rockets have a pretty commanding lead as it sits right now. All the time, as a kid, all day, Coach wouldn't let us wear Jordans because we were sponsored by Asics. Preston. Man, that's rough. What up, Deanna? Deanna Lauda. She asked if I remember her, of course. Welcome. Actually, I don't know that I do, Deanna. I don't know that I do remember you, but you know what? I won't forget it now. Well, I do remember you from earlier because I said hi to you earlier. But anyways, not important. What's up, guys? I see y'all out here in the conversation. I appreciate you guys participating with me. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Head-to-head comparisons between these two teams, y'all. Let's take a look at it because we don't make these graphics for nothing. How about these shooting guards, these point guards? Heads up. Fred VanVleet and Steph Curry. Chef Curry, averaging 24 points per game during the regular season in 2025. He played about 32 minutes per game, averaging 6 assists, 4 rebounds per game. Has the advantage in almost every category over Fred VanVleet. That doesn't mean that Fred VanVleet is a bum. Not at all, not by any means. But, I mean, he's shooting 40% from the floor. He just doesn't shoot as much as you'd like to see out of your star players. I don't know if Fred VanVleet technically counts as a star on this team, though. Jalen Green, that's a different story. This guy is a baller. By the way, Game 1 was the very first game ever in the playoffs for Brandon Podziemski. Podziemski did okay in Game 1, his very first game in the NBA, in the NBA playoffs. Anyways, Jalen Green in Game 1 had a pretty solid game. We could talk about that. We could talk about Jalen Green. How about Jalen Green in Game 1, 7 points. It's actually a bit I spoke too soon, guys. Game 1, 31 minutes. I guess I just in my head had it that he had a good game. Only 7 points in Game 1. Talk about a disappointment. Fred VanVleet with 10 points. The actual biggest scorer in Game 1, Şengün with 26. Man, he had a monster outing. Anyways, here are the Golden State Warriors who trail by 14 right now. There is the shot off the mark by Post, the three-point shot by Post. No good as we get back from this commercial break, and it's going to end up being Rockets basketball. Okay, guys. 5'10", but I was good, says Harold. Nice. Here is Alperen Şengün. I'm going to step away from the comments, guys. Şengün getting all kinds of contact right here, right now. Şengün gets the foul and the bucket, and he flexes right there. Şengün today up to 7 points. About to knock back this free throw. The score is 20-37 right now. 20-36 right now. The free throw is going to fall to make it 20-37. All the way out in Manila. What up, Delay? Delayed entry, but you're here. What up, Leola? Welcome, girl. Alperen Şengün. Game 1, they just talked about it right there. 26 points in Game 1. We just talked about it here on our side. All right, guys. Golden State Warriors without Jimmy Butler look like a shell of themselves. Jimmy Butler makes things dangerous, and right now, Golden State Warriors need to adjust. Jimmy Butler not on the court right now. Here is Draymond Green kicking that out, and that is going to go out of bounds as it just goes off of the hand of Quentin Post. On the court right now for the Golden State Warriors, Curry, Spencer, Green, Kuminga, and Post. On the court right now for the Houston Rockets, Eason, Şengün, Smith, Adams, and VanVleet. Here is Şengün with the basketball. Şengün working against Post. Şengün kicks it across the way. A shot from the wing. The shot falls right there. Tari Eason with the three-point shot. It's a 20-point game. The Houston Rockets whooping that bottom. Here we go. Tari Eason now has 12 points in this one. Steph Curry going to do an interesting pass, half-court pass. puts this one inside. A shot from in the paint off the mark right there. Kuminga's shot no good. Here we go. Tari Eason bringing the ball up court for the Houston Rockets. Tari Eason working on Steph Curry. It's a one-sided game right now, guys. A very one-sided game right now with the Houston Rockets up by 20 in the first half. Here's a shot from three-point land. That shot way off the mark. Rebounded by Green. Green going to pass this one forward. Here's Spencer. Spencer kicks this one out. The shot from three-point land is good. This time Kuminga hits the shot. A three-point shot from Kuminga. That's good. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, Fred VanVleet taking his time on this possession. Steven Adams, a nice pick and roll right there. Now we've got a mismatch. VanVleet is working against Green. Out to Şengün. Şengün going to lose the basketball. Steph Curry gets the ball. Curry pushes this forward. Spencer going to lay that one up and in. Golden State Warriors starting to close the gap. It's a 15-point lead, though, for the Houston Rockets. Don't want to speak too soon. Jimmy won't return, says Rico. I'm not surprised, Jimmy. I'm not surprised, Rico. Here we go. There's the pass out to the left side. There's a shot off the rim right there. Amen Thompson flipping Jimmy on his back. Jimmy definitely falling hard on the court. Up by 15. Here are the Golden State Warriors. No foul there. That was blocked, actually, by Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith with his hand on the basketball there. Okay. You guys are mostly rooting for the Golden State Warriors. 85 votes today on this one. Warriors versus Rockets. Most of y'all going for the Golden State Warriors. Are there any Houston Rockets fans that haven't checked in just yet? There it is. Pelvis contusion will not return. Jimmy Butler. There it is on my TV. It's official, guys. Jimmy Butler will not return. And Podziemski is questionable to return as well. Here we go, guys. There's a shot inside. That is going to be Spencer with a bucket right there. He's up to 6 points. Seven 7-0 run for Golden State. There is a shot no good by the Rockets. Sorry, guys. I'm going to type this up, and I'm going to post this. I'm going to pin this comment up here. Let's close this out, restore the chat, pin the comment. Okay. All right, so now everybody should be able to see that Jimmy Butler is not coming back and Podziemski likely not coming back as well. He was questionable to return. It'll be interesting to see if we do see him come back. He hasn't officially been ruled out, but I'm going to go ahead and assume. Fred VanVleet shoots the first of his 2 free throws. Looks like VanVleet was fouled on the way up right now. 271 watching this live stream. We're only sitting at 60 likes. If we can get to 100 likes, that would be super sweet. 41-27, Houston is up. Houston, a commanding lead right now. Golden State Warriors not going to roll over and die despite having lost Jimmy Butler. I could go for some tacos. Podziemski is done for medical. Well, there you go, Father Time. VanVleet hits the second shot, so it looks like the pinned comment is just going to stay there. Here we go. Spencer now bringing the basketball down court. Spencer working on Jabari Smith. There's the pass inside. That basketball is going to be tipped out of bounds. Houston Rockets will lose. Will tip that one out. It'll be Warriors basketball. Let's see if I can't shrink this a little bit. Okay, better. Ladies and gentlemen, tough spot to be in right now for the Golden State Warriors. There's Looney. Looney to Spencer. Spencer should have passed that out to Looney. Looney would have had the bucket. Looney gets the bucket anyways. Kevon Looney putting that one in. The score is 29-42. Let's see if Looney can impact this game. Here we go on the dribble. Here we go on the dribble now. Jalen Green. Jalen Green, good move. He is just splitting the defense right there. There is a foul. Looks like Santos. Is he going to be charged for that fall? charged for that foul. Pat Spencer shooting foul. Is that right? Doesn't matter. All right, guys, a couple of free throws coming up right here, right now. Chicken salad, says Leola. Chicken noodle soup with soda on the side. Now let it rain. Clear it out. Now let it rain. Hey, now clear it out. Hey. 42-29, ladies and gentlemen. 42-29. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. There's the shot. The shot is up. The shot is good. The free throw falls. 43-29. Houston Rockets up right now. You guys talking about food? You killing me right now, man. You're killing me right now. What did I even have? Oh, I had breakfast. I had breakfast at like 3 p.m. Strawberry pancakes, bacon, and eggs, baby. Homemade strawberry pancakes, bacon, and eggs. You already know. There's that free throw. That free throw is good, guys. Both are going to go. Score is 44-29. Spencer going to bring the basketball up court. I'm going to step away from the comments here so I can focus on the game. I'm getting distracted because I want to chat with you guys. Here we go, guys. Here is Steph Curry. Steph Curry kicks this out. Curry, shot for three, and this one is no good. Not by Curry, but this one by Kuminga. No good, off the mark. The score is 44-29. And the only reason I want to talk to you guys so bad, first of all, is because I like talking to you guys. Second of all, it's because this game is starting to get so out of hand, it's hard for me to focus on it. Golden State Warriors struggling without their top people, and that's a big three-point shot right there. Jalen Green, 26-foot deep three-point bucket. Jalen Green up to 12. Here's Steph Curry. Steph Curry under the rim to Santos. Santos lays it up and in. 47-31. Houston up by 16. 47-31, Golden State Warriors trail by 16. Is there a chance that they come back to win? It's possible. Is it likely? I don't know. According to ESPN, 91% chance for the Houston Rockets to win this one at this point. There is the shot from three-point land. The bucket no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Spencer coming down the court with it. Spencer against Van Vliet. Kicks this one out to Looney. Looney over to Santos. Santos against Şengün. Santos to Curry. Curry trying to turn the corner. Curry going to have to make some Curry magic happen. The shot's no good. Offensive rebound by Looney. Looney kicks it out. Shot by Spencer. Spencer shot off the backboard. The three-point bucket is good. 34-47. Pat Spencer up to 9 points today. 4 of 6. He's made that one three-point shot. Pat Spencer getting some good time right now. Let's see how he continues to play this game. A good spin move from Alperen Şengün. Şengün goes down. He was going up. He goes down. Looks like that fall was no fun. Slow to get up. He does get helped up right there. Şengün going to take a couple, I don't know if he's going to go to the free throw line or not. This might be not a shooting foul. Yeah, it's not a shooting foul. They're saying they think he lost his balance on his own and that it wasn't a foul. I kind of agree after watching the replay. Houston Rockets 47, GSW 34. Tari Eason looking to get a bucket there, but it looked like there was a foul, a loose ball foul or an off-ball foul right now. Looks like in the bonus, the Houston Rockets will go to the free throw line now. Houston Rockets are in the bonus, so every foul from here on out till the end of the second quarter, we will have free throws. And so, Steven Adams going to the stripe. Steven Adams going to the stripe. That first bucket is good for Steven Adams. 34-48. 34-48 now, ladies and gentlemen. Houston Rockets. 14-point lead. The Gaming Exchange checking into the conversation. What's up, Gaming Exchange? And it looks like another foul here. This time, loose ball foul and Kevon Looney. The second shot missed by Adams. Let me explain what happened. Adams had 2 shots right now. Adams' first shot fell, second shot missed. It looks like Kevon Looney draws the foul, and Alperen Şengün is going to be charged for the foul. So Şengün now has a foul against him. That's his 3rd personal foul. We are still in the first half right now. 3 fouls for Şengün. He's in foul trouble. 48-34. Golden State Warriors are not in the bonus just yet, so we're still going to have some time. Go Warriors, let's make a win. Moving the basketball around, here we go. Underneath the rim, there's the layup, no good. Kevon Looney, going to be a shooting foul. Go Warriors, let's make a win. Look at the score. Says Al-Mansuri Sumap. That's a name I'll have to practice. What's going on, Al-Mansuri? Kevon Looney getting ready to shoot a couple of free throws. Houston Rockets still up significantly, guys. This season, Kevon Looney, 4.5 points, 51% field goal shooter. 51% from the floor this season. Let's see what he can do with this free throw right here. First free throw for Kevon Looney is good. The score is now 35-48. The first free throw falls for Kevon Looney. The score is 35-48, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go is what I see on my TV screen. 35-48 is what I see, and they're talking about Jimmy Butler again. Jimmy Butler with that contusion, pelvis contusion, will not return. Here's the shot. The shot off the mark. Second shot not going to fall for Kevon Looney. Second shot not going to fall for Kevon Looney. And we've got a drive right here. Here is Green, Jalen Green off the mark right there. And what on earth just happened? That ball was tossed back in, and Santos recovered it. Instead of hanging on to it, Santos was acting all weird about it, threw it across the court, gave it back to Alperen Şengün. Şengün gets the basketball, tries to take the shot. Şengün is fouled. Şengün goes to the free throw line now. Timeout going to be called by the Houston Rockets. Okay. It's over for the Warriors. Honestly, without Jimmy Butler, I don't see the Warriors actually getting out of this round. I think the Rockets will win it in 5 now if Jimmy Butler is out. I'm just saying, this is sad, says Joel Rivera. 2:53 left to go here, guys. 2:53 left to go in this first half. Howdy from New Jersey. Warriors won't come back tonight, says John Brunson. What up, John? Joel, what's going on? Curry, question mark. Curry not having a good day today. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, again, Steph Curry in Game 1 had 31 points, but it's because there was a lot of focus on Jimmy Butler. Steph Curry today all by himself right now. Joel, if you're checking in right now, Jimmy Butler has been injured. I tagged that at the top. It's the pinned comment at the top of this. Jimmy Butler and Brandon Podziemski are out. Both Brandon Podziemski and Jimmy Butler, Moses Moody should be getting more time there as well. But Jimmy, out for the day. He had 25 points in Game 1, and since joining the Golden State Warriors have increased and played so much better thanks to Jimmy Butler. 17.9 points per game is what Jimmy Butler averaged during the regular season. During the postseason, Game 1, 25 points. Today in Game 2, he was injured early, didn't even have any points, he was a no factor. A non-factor in Game 2, and Jimmy Butler, who knows when he'll come back, he took an ugly, ugly fall on the court, went back and shot the free throws, made 1 of 2, and then went to the sideline, went back to the locker room. Doesn't look like anything's broken, but I think it would be best for him to sit this one out, honest to God. Plus, the Golden State Warriors are going to go back to Golden State to play 2 games after this. Maybe they'll have that home court advantage. Maybe they'll feel, I don't know, energized by their team. But Podziemski is also out. And for this guy, man, his first career start in the NBA playoffs was 2 days ago. And in that game, 14 points. Now he's out as well. So, tough, man. Tough spot. Who got money on this game? Baby Jesus wants to know. Contusion equals bruise. Kobe would have played through it. I mean, have you ever bruised your tailbone, though, Del? That's tough. I have. I tried to 5-0 on a box once when I was skateboarding, and that skateboard slid out right from under me on the box, and my tailbone landed right on the corner of that box, and I could not – dude, I couldn't even I couldn't sit. I couldn't lay down on my back. I couldn't friggin' poop. It was terrible. A bruised tailbone, it wasn't broken. It was bruised, and it was excruciating. So, and plus, man, your tailbone, you need your legs. That's kind of where your legs are kind of sit. Father Time, do you mind filling Dylan in on the injury report here, if you've got a moment? Guys, we're getting back from this commercial break. The Golden State Warriors trail by 13. Golden State Warriors trail by 13 right now. 2:53 left to go in this one. Alperen Sengun going to shoot a couple of free throws now that we're getting back from the commercial break. Alperen Sengun today has 7 points. He's 3 of 8 from field goals from the floor. 5 rebounds, doing his thing. Houston going to win this one, says Randy. I agree, man. Yes, tailbone is a huge problem. If it's hurt, says Big Bird. Dude, it's bad. A bruised tailbone. And the way Jimmy Butler fell on that, you could see, I almost felt the floor vibrate here in San Antonio. They are in Houston, but that was such a hard landing for Jimmy Butler. I mean, my gosh. All right, guys, second shot falls for Sengun. The score is 49-35. Here's Steph Curry. Going to have to do some serious heroics if the Golden State Warriors are going to win this game. Houston with a lot of newbies out here for the first time playing in the playoffs. Game 1, they had some jitters. Game 2, not so much. And a missed wide open dunk right there. Golden State off the mark. Gary Payton missing a dunk. Here we go. Sengun with it right now, moving the basketball around. Sengun actually not moving the basketball around. He does pass this time, and it is Jalen Green. Jalen Green back to Sengun. Shot clock winding down. Van Vliet for 3, a long 3. Van Vliet off the mark. Offensive rebound there by the Houston Rockets. Man, they are killing them on the boards. A wide open 3 again off the mark. This time rebounded by Hield, and a little Euro step right there as that bucket goes in. Nice Euro step there by Kuminga and the Golden State Warriors. 12-point game, Houston up 49-37. 49-37. Kobe would be back in, says Fredlin. Mike saying, wow, Father Time out with a concussion about Podziemski. Looks like he got a head injury. There's Alperen Sengun as he whips the net right there on a three-point shot. 52-37. Steph Curry kicks it out. Good ball movement right here. Wide open shot the other way. Golden State answers back with a 3 of their own. There's Buddy Hield with a bucket, a much-needed bucket right there, keeping this a 12-point game. They don't want to fall too far behind. Here's the drive. Pushing back. Fred VanVleet for 3. Fred VanVleet for 3 is good. 55-40. Golden State Warriors are down. Here's Steph Curry. Steph Curry off the dribble. There's a 3-point shot for Curry, and the answer is yes. Curry answering back. 43-55. We have a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a good old-fashioned 3-point shootout right here in this match now. On the drive, step back 3 this time. Jalen Green is going to hit the bucket. The shot is good. Steph Curry coming back with it. 58-43. Steph Curry for 3. Yes. Oh, my goodness. What are we watching right now? Steph Curry with another 3-point shot. And the scoring has just opened up big time here. 58-46. Houston with the basketball. How are they going to cap off this possession? Fred VanVleet. VanVleet in trouble. Has to pass this one in. Here is Sengun. Sengun looking for the back door. He'll take it himself. Sengun just going to shoot that one in nice and easy. Doesn't even jump on that one. The score is 60-46. 25 seconds left to go in this first quarter. My goodness. Here we go. Steph Curry trying to find a way in. Curry on the move. Curry double-teamed. Curry getting wrapped up here. Jalen Green and Steph Curry going to have a jump ball again. They've been going at it the whole time. Curry and Green seem to be friends, though. No bad blood between the two of them. It's just a game. It's just for fun. It's raining threes right now, Rico. That is right. It is raining threes right now. 60-46. My brother cracked me up during the last live stream. Porzingis center for the Boston Celtics, got hit in the head and was bleeding all over his head and all over the court. Porzingis got hit in the head and he started bleeding, and my brother types, Porzingis. Gosh, he said that, it genuinely cracked me up. That was funny. All right, guys, we're not talking about that game. We're talking about this game. Houston Rockets, Golden State Warriors. They're getting tangled up right now. Draymond Green having a conversation with Eason. Tari Eason and Draymond Green keep going at it right now. Draymond, you know how Draymond has that attitude. They're trying to get into position right now. The officials having to talk to both of them to chill out. Draymond Green has always been an issue. Draymond Green has always been an issue with that. Okay. Waiting for tip-off right now. We are going to get a jump ball here. Steph Curry and Jalen Green. Steph Curry almost won that jump ball. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Golden State basketball. Golden State hangs on to the basketball. Put it on in Thompson. Man, JC, what's going on with the Rockets tonight? Green going to win that conversation right there. Says Father Time. All right, guys, looks like right now, waiting for the inbound pass. It's a 14-point game. The Golden State Warriors are down by 14. Here is Moody finally coming back in. Inbound pass to Steph Curry. Steph Curry working on Van Vliet. Game clock down to about 5 seconds. Curry on the layup. The finger roll, no good right there. And here is a full court shot off the backboard. No good. That is the end of the first half. Okay, guys. The score after 24 minutes of regulation, 60-46 Houston Rockets. The Warriors are in trouble, and it is time for our trivia quiz. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get to it. I think I got this one right here. I don't know if it's this quiz. I think it's the second quiz. Let's try this one again. Okay. Quiz time, ladies and gentlemen. I got a quiz for you. It is halftime quiz. I got some questions. I hope you've got the answers. We've answered and corrected this quiz from last time. We had some typos and some faux pas, so we're going to clean it up. Question number 1, guys. Before moving to Golden State, where were the Warriors originally founded? Guys, if you were with us for that last live stream, you guys might know the answers to all of these trivia questions if you remember them. But before moving to Golden State, where were the Warriors originally founded? Is it A, Los Angeles? Is it B, Philadelphia? Or is it C, Seattle? A, B, or C? What do you guys think is the answer to number 1? Mike says B. Most of you guys saying B. The answer is correct. It is B. Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen, that is the correct answer. We're going to have more questions for y'all. Hey, don't be shy. There are no penalties for wrong answers. But, yes, in 1946, the Philadelphia Warriors came into existence. Here we go, guys. Question number 2. Question number 2. Which Houston Rockets legend was known as the Dream and led them to back-to-back championships? Is it A, Hakeem Olajuwon? Is it B, Tracy McGrady? Or is it C, James Harden? A, B, or C? Which Houston Rockets legend is known as the Dream? A, B, or C? You guys are checking in right now. Robert saying A. Jesse, I see you. Yes, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon is that guy, and not only is he that guy, he's an absolute beast. We'll talk about him throughout this trivia quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a little spoilers for the next couple of questions. Here comes question number 3. Question number 3, guys. Who holds the record for the most points scored in a single game in Golden State Warriors history? Well, I guess just Warriors history is what it says there. Who holds the record for the most points scored in a single game in Warriors history? Is it A, Steph Curry? Is it B, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain? Or is it C, Nate Thurmond? Who holds the record for the most points scored in a single game in Warriors history? The answer is Wilt Chamberlain. Now, if you were to ask for the most 3-point shots ever made, by a Golden State Warrior or by a Warrior, the answer would have been Steph Curry. But the most points in a single game, 100 points in that game against the New York Knicks on March 2nd, 1962. 100 points, dude. That's more than the entire team scored in that last meeting against the Rockets. Here we go, guys. Next question. Before moving to Houston, what city were the Rockets originally based in? Is it A, Dallas? Is it B, Chicago? Or is it C, San Diego? Before moving to Houston, what city were the Houston Rockets, or were the Rockets originally located in? A, B, or C? Dallas, Chicago? No, the answer is San Diego. The San Diego Rockets, guys, I know it's a weird thing to look at when you look back at history and try to go back in time, but the answer here is the Rockets, is the San Diego Rockets. San Diego. Question number 5, guys. Which player holds the Golden State Warriors for the most assists in franchise history? The most assists in franchise history. Is it A, Klay Thompson? Is it B, Stephen Curry? Or is it C, Chris Mullins? They're showing the replay, by the way, of Jimmy Butler going down and getting hurt right there. Oh, I hate seeing that. The answer to this question, guys, is Steph Curry. He has the most assists on the Golden State Warriors team, 6,540 assists, according to the Warriors website and according to StatMuse. Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry doing his thing. All right, guys, next question here. The next question. Which Rocket scored the most points in a single game? Is it A, James Harden? Is it B, Hakeem Olajuwon? Or is it C, Tracy McGrady? Who do you think it is? This is going to trip you guys out. Some of you guys might know the answer to this. Is it A, B, or C? Who holds the Rockets record for the most points scored in a single game? James Harden, Hakeem Olajuwon, or Tracy McGrady? The answer is James Harden, guys. Hakeem Olajuwon, the most he ever scored in a single game was 49 points back in 1987. In 2019, James Harden dropped 61 points back on March 22nd, 2019. All right, guys, question number 7. Question number 7, who grabbed the most rebounds in a single game for the Golden State Warriors? Is it A, Draymond Green? Is it B, Kevin Durant? Or is it C, Wilt Chamberlain? What do you guys think the answer is? A, B, or C? Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, or Wilt Chamberlain? Who grabbed the most rebounds in a single game for the Golden State Warriors? The answer to this one, 55 rebounds in a single game for Golden State. Wilt Chamberlain with 55 boards, guys. 55. That was on November 24th, 1960 against the Boston Celtics. So, just going to go ahead and put that out there. Question number 8. Here we go, y'all. Question number 8. Who did the Rockets select as the number 1 overall draft pick back in 2002? Was it A, Eddie Griffin? Is it B, Carl Landry? Or was it C, Yao Ming? Who did the Rockets select as the number 1 overall pick back in 2002? Again, no penalties for wrong answers, guys. Let the answers fly. The answer coming at you right now. The answer is C. The answer is C. The answer is Yao Ming, the number 1 pick in the 2002 draft. A Chinese center, he was the first international player ever to be selected first in the NBA draft. Fun fact. Again, Yao Ming, first international player ever to be drafted first in the NBA draft. How many championships have the Warriors won? Is it A, 5? Is it B, 6? Or is it C, 7? How many chips have the Warriors won? We talked about this last time, guys. And I promised you guys that the next trivia quiz will be different. We're not going to do the same trivia quiz every single time. We are going to get updated answers for you guys as this series goes on. But with limited resources, we're doing what we can right now. All right, guys. The answer is 7 NBA championships. 7 NBA championships, 1947, 1956, 1975, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. Those are the championships right there. Final question, guys. Final question, and then I'm going to run downstairs to grab something to drink. Who has the most career steals for the Houston Rockets? Is it A, Hakeem Olajuwon? Is it B, Clyde Drexler? Or is it C, Vernon Maxwell? A, B, or C? The answer here, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you in a few moments. Who has the most career steals for the Houston Rockets? Good question. Olajuwon, Drexler, or Maxwell? The answer is Hakeem Olajuwon with the most steals, and it's like by a lot. The most steals, not by a little, but by a lot. The next person behind him by, well, let's get to the exact numbers. Exact numbers, guys, right here. Olajuwon with 2,088 steals throughout his career. Anyways, that is the halftime trivia quiz, guys. That's all I have for this trivia quiz. How did you guys do out there? Let's go ahead and turn this music down a little bit here. Okay, and get back to it. How did you guys do? Let's read these comments. 6 out of 10, Robert Samora. You knew all the answers. How'd you get those wrong? What up? You too at Father Time? Nice. The Glide, says Preston Nguyen. How did you guys do? What was your score? What was your score? Kay got 5. Father Time got 5. Robert Samora got 6. Don got 7. Nice, Don. Don, you are the trivia king. Let's get you your crown, sir. You are the trivia queen. You are the trivia king. All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave these stats up here for just a moment. I'm literally just going to run downstairs, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go kiss my wife. I'm going to go kiss my baby, and then I'm going to go grab a soda water. Give me 2 minutes. I promise you guys I will be back before the start of the second half, and we are going to go through this here in just a moment. Hang tight. Not wearing the microphone. I know I'm not wearing my headphones. My ears actually hurt because... All right, Fredlin. I see Fredlin checking in right now to the conversation. Fredlin saying Kobe is back in second half. Whoa. Kobe, Oh, man. All right, guys, let's talk basketball. In this game so far, we can look at the box score. Why don't we take a look at all of the starters in this one? Let's start by taking a look at all the starters and talking about what is going on, because this game is already shaped up to be a bit of a mess. Out of the 5 starters today, ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 of them who are not going to be returning to this game. 2 starters not returning to the game here for the Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler officially out for today's contest. Jimmy Butler is injured now. He has a pelvic contusion. Brandon Podziemski is not going to come back to this game either. He is out with, I guess he's in concussion protocol. So, Draymond Green, Moses Moody, Steph Curry. Those are your starters that remain right now. And if I go to the full box score in this game so far, the starting lineup, or what's left of the starting lineup right now, Draymond Green has 1 point. Jimmy Butler, before leaving the game, had 3 points. Steph Curry sitting with 11, Moses Moody with 7, and Brandon Podziemski has 0 points. He actually left the game having missed 3 shots, no rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. So, non-factor there as well. Now, the bench has to show up now for this team. The bench for this team has to show up. How about I get the right bench team out here? Warriors bench. All right, so Warriors bench had to show up. Gary Payton has 5 points right now. Santos has 5 points right now. Pat Spencer has 9 points right now. Kuminga has 5 points right now. Looney has 3 points right now. Hield has 5 points right now. Everybody on the bench, and they had to reach deep in the bench. Every one of these 5 guys and then some has seen the court right now. We've also got Kevon Looney, who I don't have listed up here. Santos, who I don't have listed up here. And, looks like I was wrong. Gary Payton does not have 5 points. It's just Buddy Hield with the 5 points. But still, Quentin Post is, I mean, we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, 2 players missing from my list. But this bench, they're having to go deep into that bench right now. This team is looking like they are in trouble without their starters. Again, 2 missing starters on the squad. No more Jimmy Butler. No more Brandon Podziemski for the rest of this game. Let's take a look at the home team. At least we can sing a different song about them. The home team, a much nicer tune to sing about. If you're a Rockets fan, this must be exciting to see. Of course, you don't want to celebrate the injury. And, of course, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. So this doesn't feel like, you know, the right way to win. It almost feels like a dirty win, but it was not intentional. When you watch the replay, Amin Thompson did not do that intentionally to Jimmy Butler. Amin Thompson is out of the game right now as well. I haven't seen him come back into this one at all. Alperen Şengün in this one, guys. Let's talk about the starters and their production for the Rockets. Top scorers out of this starting lineup is actually Jalen Green, but that's no surprise since he should be one of the top scorers for this team anyways. During the regular season, Jalen Green does pretty well. He didn't do so hot in game 1. That's not the point. The point is, these players, highest scorer to lowest scorer, Jalen Green with 15 today. Alperen Şengün with 13 today. Amin Thompson and Dylan Brooks both have 6. And Fred VanVleet today has 5 points. Looks like we are starting to get back into this one to start the second half. Let's get this action underway. Basketball has been inbounded, and Jalen Green going to bring the ball up court. Jalen Green with the ball right now. Jalen Green going to kick this one out to VanVleet. VanVleet out to Şengün. Şengün backing down a man. Şengün working on his assignment. Şengün inside the paint, passes the basketball, draws the foul. Şengün draws the foul. And I guess that foul was that Holly? Or, sorry, Hield? On the court right now for the Golden State Warriors, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Curry, Moody, Green, Payton, and Post. Inbounding the basketball right now was Alperen Şengün on the court for the Houston Rockets. To start the second half, Green, Şengün, Brooks, Thomas, and VanVleet. So it looks like Thomas is back in. There's a three-point shot from Jalen Green. The shot is good. 63-46. 63-46, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 17-point game. Moving the basketball now, the Golden State Warriors. There's a kick outside. Moses Moody with the pump fake gets a man off his feet, and Moody should have taken that one, got nervous. There's a pass to the wing. The corner three way off the mark right there. Corner three, no good by Gary Payton. There's the shot from the three-point line, no good, going the other way. Defensive rebound there by Steph Curry. Steph Curry passes to post. Post for three. Post shot off the rim, no good. Offensive board here by the Golden State Warriors. Moody resetting here. Moody kicks out to Green. Draymond Green inside. And then back out, a shot for three on the other side. Offensive rebound, no for the Golden State Warriors. The shot is no good by Post. Here is Fred VanVleet. Van Vliet to Şengün. Şengün pushes this forward to Jalen Green. Jalen Green working on Moody. Jalen Green now has the mismatch. A pull-up jump shot will fall from inside the free throw line. Jalen Green's shot is good, 46-65. All right, guys, here's the drive. Steph Curry kicks this out to Post. Post with the pump fake. Post in the paint, kicks it out. Another fake pass this time, and we're moving the basketball here. Golden State Warriors with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Getting inside, it is going to be blocked by Dylan Brooks, and it's going to go back the other way. Houston in transition, a transition three way off the mark by Fred VanVleet. It's caught in the air on the other side of the hoop by Steph Curry. Curry kicks it out to Draymond. Draymond wide open. Draymond hits the bucket as he whips the net around the rim, almost ripping the cords there. Here is Fred VanVleet. Nice shot by Draymond Green. Prince Şengün, a behind-the-back pass here. Nice little just dump-off pass. Good pass there by Jalen Green inside. Another pass. Good ball movement. That looked like a long two off the mark either way. Here is Steph Curry after getting the ball back for the Golden State Warriors. Looking to get in this one. They're down by 16. A pass inside under the rim. Kicks this one out. A three-point shot contested off the mark. Rebounded by Şengün. Three-point shot no good. And here we go. Now we've got the ball moving around here. Fred VanVleet to Şengün. Şengün to Green. Green to Şengün. Şengün back to Green. Green working against Post. 5 seconds on the shot clock. There's a step back three by Jalen Green. Jalen Green off the mark. Steph Curry with another rebound. Curry doing it all. Curry on the drive against VanVleet. He'll take the shot. He'll make the shot. The score 65-51. Still a 14-point game. Golden State Warriors not going to fall out of this one, but the rest of the team has to show up. The rest of the team's got to show up. Here right now is Fred VanVleet backing down Moses Moody. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the pick and roll. There's the drive. There's the move out to Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson kicks this one back to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet for three. Fred VanVleet off the mark. The putback is good by Şengün. Şengün with another bucket. Şengün now up to 15 points. A foul right there, or a timeout looks like it's going to be called. Golden State Warriors want to talk about it. So hard to type with Great Pyrenees on your lap. Oh, you got a Great Pyrenees? I used to have one too. His name was Jude. Long white hair, beautiful dog, man. I used to have a Great Pyrenees named Jude. Loved that dog. Anyways, let's read some comments, guys. Back to a commercial break. Let's see what you guys have to say out here. Oh, I don't even have anything up. Who will win this game? Will it be the Warriors? Or will it be the Rockets? Saying Draymond, 6.5 rebounds, question mark? No, Draymond should have 1 rebound. You talking about Draymond Green when I was showing his stats earlier from the center position? Because his rebounding was never 5.5. I don't know where we got that number from. Draymond Green, all season long, Draymond Green, 6 rebounds during the regular season. Rebounding in Game 1, he had 3 rebounds in Game 1. This is the postseason numbers for Draymond. And then if we look at his numbers for today, you can see Draymond Green right now, his assist column has 0. He's got 1 rebound. So maybe there's a speckle on your phone or something. I don't know. You don't say. Super Mario, Big Unk, and my female rap artist daughter. What up, guys? Good to have y'all in here. Bougie from YouTube are joining you all the way from Palm Beach, Florida. Let's go, Big Unk. What up, Sutsujin? Don't want to hate on the Warriors. They're great and all, but it'd be nice to see someone new make a run. Fair enough. Mine's also White at Football Nation. She's in service. Nice. Oh, she's a service dog. That's cute. Selkie. That's cool. All right, what's up, guys? We got Ray Smith checking in right now. Night Arena been with us all day. Big Bird been with us all day. What up, guys? MDK been with us all day. Father Time, Robert Zamora with us all day. I see you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. We are still live right now. We have competition. We've got competition at hand, ladies and gentlemen. Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. A 16-point lead for the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets doing really well. A big change from Game 1 and Game 2. Let's talk about those stats specifically from Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1, let's take a look at it. Game 1 broke down like this. I'm going to leave the Game 1, I'm going to leave the Game 1 numbers up for you guys. I'm not going to read any of the Game 1 numbers. I'm only going to read the numbers for today. Got it? Awesome. Cool. Today's number. We are in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with 7 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. And so far in this game, the Golden State Warriors have 51 points. The Houston Rockets have 67. Field goal percentage from three-point land today, 37.5% for the Golden State Warriors, same as last game. 32% from the Houston Rockets, a drop down from last game, but it doesn't matter. They have the lead. Field goal percentage for the Golden State Warriors, 39.6%, a big drop down from Game 1, and 42.6%, a big difference there. Okay, I'm going to have to get back to the game that's at hand. Just trying to fill in some time. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, stick around, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already done so. If you're not new, what's up, dude? Hang out with us. Let's chill. We're chilling right now. All right, guys, I'm going to step away from the comments so that we can call this game. There's the inbound pass. Steph Curry trying to get his team back in this one. Curry going to move the basketball around. Passes this one out. Post's going to pump fake. Post, step back, three-point shot. The shot is good. Post knocks down a three-point shot right there. They keep showing that Jimmy Butler graphic will not return today. Jimmy Butler, pelvis contusion, will not return today, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. Remember. Here we go. Houston Rockets now. Score is 67-54. There's Dylan Brooks. The shot off the mark. Amin Thompson going to tip that basketball out. It's going to be Golden State Warriors ball. 7:22 left to go in this game. There's the inbound pass. Steph Curry going to have to do it all today. Doing it all today. He's going to have to. Curry with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Draymond Green with the basketball now. Draymond Green to Curry. Curry for 3. Curry shot off the mark. Rebounded by Amin Thompson. Thompson kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks shoots the elbow jump shot. The shot falls. And the score is 69-54. 15-point game right now. Dylan Brooks, 8 points today. There's Steph Curry. Steph Curry goes up. Steph Curry off the mark. Steph Curry off the mark in Houston, looking to capitalize off that mistake. Nice move by Amin Thompson. Kicks this one out. There's a shot. Dylan Brooks hits the shot. 72-54. And the Houston Rockets looking good right now. Butler is out because of injury. Satsujin. There's the shot, three-point shot. Another bucket from three-point land. This time, Draymond Green is starting to heat up from beyond the arc. Draymond Green with another three-point shot. He's 2 from 4 from three-point land. There's a shot and Dylan Brooks went up. Dylan Brooks going to be called for the offensive foul. It looks like he jumped forward into the hit. Happens all the time, Father Time, especially after those trivia quizzes. Don't forget to refresh your screens. You guys will end up, if you refresh the screen, it should put you into live time. 72-57. It's still a 15-point game. Hey, we said that Podziemski wasn't coming back. It looks like I see Podziemski on the court. I guess Podziemski did not have a concussion. Just Jimmy Butler is out. Podziemski coming back in. That's good news for the Golden State Warriors. Let's see if this will make any kind of impact. There is Post, Quentin Post, kind of being dared to shoot by Alperen Şengün. Here is Post all by himself this time, and Post hits the three-point shot. And now the Warriors are heating up from three-point land. 42% from the field right now, 72-60. It's a 12-point game. Can they make it a single-possession game? Let's see what happens. Podziemski is in. Podziemski playing defense. There's Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson shot off the mark. Offensive rebound by Şengün. There's the feed inside. There is another blocked shot this time. Draymond Green with the block. Steph Curry coming back the other way. Curry trying to show off the handles. Kicks it out to Podziemski. Podziemski for three. No good, off the mark. Rebounded by Jalen Green. This time we've got the drive, and it looks like Eason's going to have to kick it back out. Eason kicks it out. The assist goes to Eason. The bucket. Jalen Green, 75-60. Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets with that bucket. Jalen Green. 23 points already. Inside, Podziemski. Podziemski to Green. Green to Post. Posts to Podziemski. Podziemski, elbow jump shot. Podziemski shot off the mark. Too strong right there. Podziemski really trying, but really not being very efficient. He's missed all 5 of his shots today. 0 of 5. There's a three-point shot the other way. That shot off the mark for Jalen Green. Rebounded by Draymond Green. Here is Steph Curry. Curry out here, looks like Curry to Moody. Moody. No, that's not Moody right there. That's an ugly shot. That's going to be a shot off the mark here by Kuminga. Kuminga asking for a review, saying it wasn't out of bounds. Doesn't matter. Kuminga shot off the mark. There's the inbound pass. There's the inbound pass, and the Houston Rockets have the basketball. They're moving this up court right now on the drive right here. Oh, making his move. Jalen Green's shot will fall. The score is 77-60. Houston Rockets now up by 17. Here's Steph Curry. Steph Curry kicks it out to Kuminga. Kuminga gonna put this up over Fred VanVleet. That three-point shot will hit. Man, I'd like for it to rain some threes again. I'd just like to see more scoring right now. 77 points for the Houston Rockets. 63 points for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors trail by 14. Here making his move now is Jalen Green. Jalen Green going to take the fadeaway jump shot. The shot is short. It is rebounded by Draymond. This time Steph Curry going to just go ahead and throw that up in the air. Looks like there was a foul of some kind. Podziemski down on the ground. Let's find out what this is. Looks like some kind of transition foul. Yeah, behind the back foul. Podziemski just shoved from behind by Eason. That's for sure a foul on Eason. So Eason, there's the push. There's a free throw by Steph Curry. Steph Curry going to knock down that free throw. The score is 77-64. 13-point game. Is my math right? 13, yeah, that's 13-point game. 77-64. Okay. I'm liking the Rockets more and more in this one, says Mike. I think the Rockets win in 6, says Slimeball. I don't know, man. Without Jimmy Butler, I see the Rockets winning in 5. Honestly, let's see what Golden State can do without Jimmy. Here is Steph Curry. Steph Curry losing the basketball here. He is swarmed, has to kick this one out. It is rebounded and recovered by the Houston Rockets. A nice Euro step there, and the layup is good. The shot will fall this time. A bucket for Torrey Eason. What did I call him? Tari. I said Tori. Tari Eason, no good. Anyways, coming back the other way, the Golden State Warriors shot will miss, and we are going to have another timeout. So, timeout called by the Houston Rockets. The score is 79-64. It's a 15-point game, and we have plenty of time left. 2:59 left to go in the third quarter of this one. I think the Rockets win in 6, says Slimeball. Okay. All right, 248 people hanging out with us right now. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hello from San Antonio, Texas. I appreciate you guys hanging out. My name is Mario Manuel. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button. We're trying to get to at least 100 likes on this video. And if we can, just keep doing this for now. I think we're on the up and up, honestly. I think we're doing pretty well on this channel as far as basketball. Of course, it's a work night. It's what? Today's Wednesday. People got to go to work tomorrow. It's already late. It's 10:30 p.m. We're not even in the fourth quarter. The East Coast is asleep. The West Coast is wide awake right now. So we've probably got a lot of people out on the West Coast watching this game at the moment. Best Warriors 90s player? Asked MDK. I don't know. OKC in 4? Probably. Probably. All right, guys. Here are across the NBA. One more time. I actually have another graphic to update. The Cavaliers are now up 2-0 in there as well. So, OKC up 2-0. Right now, it's looking like we're about to end up with a 1-1 series here, a 1-1 series there, a 1-1 series everywhere, here or there. Here, what is that? Here, whack? I don't know. I was going to try to sing Old MacDonald, but I don't even remember how Old MacDonald goes right now. I don't. I really don't. Everything, all my days are blurring. Everything is kind of getting wild. We're almost through the hump. After tomorrow, my schedule should actually ease up, even though I'm going to do a lot more basketball because the NFL draft has been – I've been stretching myself out thin, and if I didn't have help from my friends to help me put graphics and overlays together for the NFL draft tomorrow, we wouldn't have anything to do. We would be doing basketball, but – Football Nation is Football Nation, not Basketball Nation, and we'll get back to these games after the draft, but that's for later. Right now, we're in the commercial break. When we get back from the commercial break, the Houston Rockets have called a 60-second timeout. This feels like longer than 60 seconds, but what do I know? Anyways, Cavaliers now 2-0. Boston Celtics now 2-0. This should be... Did I not update this? I could have sworn that I had updated that. At least that one, right? Now I got to update this one. Okay, so now I got to update that one. You're saying Warriors in 7, Houston in 5, says Randy Johnson. Yeah, man, this is kind of interesting, though. NBA is kind of interesting. I like that we have these series. I like that we can see the adjustments as they come. This was supposed to be a 1-minute, 60-second timeout. Feels like triple that right now, honestly. Definitely taking their time. These are the stats for the Golden State Warriors. One more time, guys. Let's take a quick look at this before we get back. This is going to help determine the series, right? Knowing these numbers, at least from an offensive standpoint, they're not the most efficient team when it comes to shooting this season, which is surprising. But they live and die by that three-point shot. This year, it's been... I don't know. We're in purgatory right now. Not quite sure where the Warriors stand, and losing Jimmy Butler might be the dagger that ends all of this. Fredlin saying Washington Commanders. Guys, I will be there. Green Bay is live right now, says Ray Smith, for the NFL draft for tomorrow. Who is your favorite NFL team? That's the question. That is the new question here. As we get back from this commercial break, I'm going to read those when we get back to it. All right, guys, here we go. Moving the basketball around right now. The Houston Rockets have the ball. Here's Fred VanVleet. Kicks this one to the left on the dribble. Trying to find their way in. No good. And this time, running out of time, have to throw up that basketball. It is rebounded by Looney. Looney gets the board here, and the Golden State Warriors are going to come back with it. Golden State Warriors need an answer quickly here. Podziemski out to Santos. Santos to Looney. Looney to Draymond. Draymond to Curry. Curry the floater. The floater is off. A foul on the play, and Steph Curry will take a couple of free throws. So Steph Curry takes a trip to the line. The score is 79-64. Let's see if this changes. Let's see if this changes. Right now we are in the action. Steph Curry again in game 1, guys. Steph Curry in game 1 had 31 points. Mario, are you going to cover any Babe and Caitlin Clark games this summer? I'm not. No, I'm not going to cover the WNBA. When does the NFL draft start? Tomorrow, I believe 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, if I'm not mistaken. There's the free throw. I will be live tomorrow, guys, for that. Just check out the channel. First free throw falls for Steph Curry. Again, game 1, 31 points. Playoff Curry in full effect in game 1. Here in game 2, Steph Curry has 16 points. The Houston Rockets have found a way to limit his production. Not only have the Rockets found a way to limit his production is going to go down a little bit, of course, because Jimmy Butler's not there to take the heat off of him. It's like he's got a target on his back right now. Still, though, Steph Curry can shoot over anybody. Anyways, Houston Rockets up 79-66. It's a 13-point game. There's a pass to Eason. Tari Eason passing this one to Thompson. Amen Thompson winding down the shot clock. A difficult shot, no foul right there. Here's the rebound, and moving down the court, the Golden State Warriors taking their time, a little hesitation. Here is Moody, Moses Moody out to Curry. Curry gonna lose the basketball. The ball just falls and slips out of his hand. Curry unable to control that one. By the way, it was Hield, not Moody. Hield getting more playing time than Moody right now. On the dribble, on the move, couple of dribbles, sizing up his opponent. Passes that inbounds, and here we go, a shot. Not going to fall. An ugly shot right there for the Houston Rockets. That shot right there by Jalen Green. Here's Steph Curry on the court for the Houston Rockets. Actually, there's Looney on the layup. Now let's talk about the Rockets. Looney on the layup. It's an 11-point game. We are looking like this game is getting closer and closer to being – this is a good one, man. This is a good game. 79-68. Could have been better, I guess. It's not over yet, though. We still got 1:10 remaining in the third quarter, and it looks like a timeout will be called by the Houston Rockets. They want to talk about it. Okay, guys, Steph Curry, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. We've got Kuminga, who's not someone that we normally talk about or even mention out here, but Jonathan Kuminga with 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He does have a personal foul. Buddy Hield, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Kevon Looney, you can see his numbers right there as well. Kevon Looney with 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He's also got a foul. And Gui Santos, 2 points on the board. Oh, they need to put Pat Spencer back in. Look at how Pat Spencer performed in the absence of Podzimski. 9 points in that time that he was out there. On the other side, take a look for the Rockets. Jalen Green with 25 points. They're going to make some adjustments here. Şengün with 15. Amen Thompson with 6. Fred VanVleet and Jabari Smith combining for 7 points there. Let's see. Why are they passing up on those mid-range jump shots? That's a good question, Ray. I see David Bacco checking in. I'm rooting for the team from Seattle to win the trophy. I do miss the Sonics. Common Sense TV, I need Curry to score 26. Father Time checking in saying the Clark games will be available, Queenery, if you need them. Used to be a huge Sonics fan. Do I remember Gary Payton? Yes, I do, but that was 90s basketball. And I was very young then, but I was watching basketball in the early 90s. Here we go, guys. Houston with the ball. Şengün kicks it out. One more pass. 3-point line. There's a 3-point shot. That shot's going to fall. Nice bucket there by Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith with the bucket. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing here? And that is a slam dunk there. A nasty turnover, an ugly turnover by the Golden State Warriors, and Green licking his chops takes that to the rack and absolutely slams that one home. 68-84, and this game is starting to, as soon as they started getting into it, going back the other way. Here is Steph Curry on a pop shot, catch and shoot, 3-point jumper. Catch and shoot three-point jumper right there for Steph Curry will fall. The score is 71-84. Curry up to 19 now. You might get those 26 points. 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Şengün kicks this one out. A three-point shot for the Rockets. Again, Jalen Green with another bucket right there. Jalen Green having himself an absolute day. Talk about an outing for Jalen Green. Here we go, Looney to Curry. Curry, the double team. Curry, someone's got to be open. There's the shot. Curry shot off the mark either way. There was a foul before the shot. Let's see what the foul is here. Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Shout out to all the channel members. Hey, channel members, thank you guys so much for everything y'all do for us, man. Appreciate y'all helping support this channel. I do want to say thank you to all the channel members. I'm going to add that graphic here as well moving forward through the rest of the playoffs. I should have that graphic somewhere, but it's not updated. So I got a bunch of people on there who are no longer channel members and some people who are channel members now not on the list. So I got to update that and get back to y'all. 8 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 87-71. Houston Rockets huge lead. Steph Curry off balance three. It looks like an air ball there for Steph Curry with 2.3 left to go here in the third. And everyone is hooting and hollering out there in Houston. Houston looks like they're having a good time right now. Steph Curry and the Houston Rockets. Steph Curry trailing the Houston Rockets 71-87, 16-point lead for Houston right now. They've already eclipsed their Game 1 scoring, and it's now Game 2 here. Rockets are inbounding the pass right now. Golden State Warriors playing defense. There's the shot from half court. Şengün shot off the rim. No good there, trying to get that buzzer beater. That's the end of the third quarter. The New York Football Giants. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? I missed those comments. Let's see. I asked you guys who the favorite NFL teams were. Green Bay Live right now. Preston said Raiders. Ray Smith said Vikings. Father Time saying, duh, Bears. Mike saying that the Giants need to fix their secondary as well as find a quarterback. I think quarterback is first priority, though. Problem is that do the Giants want to take Shedeur Sanders at number 3? Or will the Giants do what I would love the Giants to do? Guys, how cool would it be for the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys to make a trade? Dallas Cowboys with the 12th pick in the NFL draft. New York Giants with the number 3 pick in the NFL draft. Here's the thing. Dallas Cowboys absolutely need a running back. And I think the Dallas Cowboys, if they traded up from 12 and the Giants traded back to 12, the Cowboys could get Ashton Jeanty. The Giants can get a handful of additional players or picks and still draft Shedeur Sanders at 12. That, to me, would be the perfect scenario if things worked out that way. But it's the NFL draft, and you never know what's going to happen. Let's see. I asked that question a few minutes ago. I see Robert saying Dallas Cowboys. Thank you, Common Sense TV. I appreciate you. Mike saying the New York Football Giants. Jason Ibarra saying the Houston Texans. How about it, Jason? I like the Texans too, bro. Ray Smith saying the Minnesota Vikings. What up, Ray Smith with the Minnesota Vikings? Just reading some of those comments out loud. Looks like we're out of comments. What up, Jason Ibarra? David Bacco still in the house. Unco UFA. What up? What does it mean if a player has to get 5.5 points? That means the player has to get at least 6 points, right? Because if they had an even number, you could end up with what's called a push. So let's say you go over or under 5 points, right? Just to keep it simple. Over or under 5 points. Well, what happens if that player actually gets 5 points? Well, if that player gets 5 points, you now have a push. There's no payout for anyone. Actually, the push typically goes to the house, if I'm not mistaken on that. If you add the half a point, obviously you can't score 5.5 points in a game. So you either take the over or the under on the 5.5, and that's how that's split up. I hope that helped answer your question. Hacka Curry is a thing for the Rockets, says Andre Christie. What up, Andre? How you doing? How you doing, Andre? What up, big dog? Good to have you in here, man. All right, 96 likes. We're 4 likes away. And we are, hey, is that Davante Adams out there? That is Davante Adams. No? I'm tripping. Oh, my God. That was like low-key racist, and I did not mean it to be. I legitimately thought that was Devontae Adams. The dreads were exactly the same. Oh, shit, I feel bad for saying that. And I feel bad for cursing on camera. My bad, guys. Well, it is after bedtime right now. If your kids are still awake, that's on you. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Big up, man, from Jamaica. What up, Andre? Raptor6 saying, like the tie. Appreciate you, Raptor. Push is push. No one loses. Thank you, Preston. All right. Common Sense saying Atlanta Falcons. All right, there's the inbound pass, and this time, just like that, the Warriors are going to lose the basketball. Just like that, the Warriors lose the basketball, and it looks like the Houston Rockets up by 16 with 11:45 in the fourth quarter are in a good spot to win this game. It would take a serious breakdown. And Şengün being double-teamed now, they're going to force someone else to shoot. I don't know that Şengün is the guy you need to focus on, but the guy you do need to focus on isn't on the court. Doesn't matter. Dillon Brooks is the guy you need to focus on now. Dillon Brooks hits the shot. The score is 89-71. Podziemski to Green. And this time, Draymond Green off the mark from three-point land. On the court right now for the Warriors, Kuminga, Green, Moody, Post, and Podziemski. Curry taking a break. Here are the Houston Rockets on the court for the Rockets. Şengün, Brooks, Van Vliet, Smith, and Adams. There's the drive in the paint, losing the basketball there is Brooks. Brooks loses the ball. Here is Draymond Green. Draymond Green out to Post. Post kicks this one out to Moody. Moody going to make his move in the paint. Moody floats it up. The shot no good. It's short, rebounded by Van Vliet. Van Vliet coming back with it. It's 2-on-3. Golden State Warriors had the advantage on that one. Time to reset, rethink the strategy. Basketball in the hands of, looks like Şengün. Şengün gets fouled on that. Şengün. Not in the bonus here. We're just starting the fourth quarter. Fred saying Jaden Daniels. Preston saying Jello jiggling. Ray Smith saying wow. MDK saying poo Rockets. Father Time saying don't make a habit of it. He's talking about the language. All right, guys, here we go. On the move, there's the kick inside. There's the kick outside. Steven Adams. Shot clock down to 1. Got to get this shot up. Shot clock violation. The shot does fall, but it's too late. The buzzer goes off. Houston Rockets with the turnover. Is Amin Thompson playing? He is. He's just not on the court right now. Amin Thompson, Junior Marquez, is the one who took out Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is out for this contest. He's out with an injury, and we don't know if he'll be back in game 2. There's a pass out and a back and forth passing right here. A shot from three-point land off the mark here for the Golden State Warriors. That looked like Moses Moody just with an ugly shot right there. And this time the Houston Rockets with an 18-point lead. 10 minutes left to go. Here's the drive. Fred Van Vliet takes the shot from inside the paint. Van Vliet's bucket will bounce on the rim 3 or 4 times before dropping there. 20-point lead now for the Houston Rockets, and the Golden State Warriors call a timeout because this game is slipping away. All right, guys. 20-point game, and the game is slipping away. Are the Warriors cooked? All right, Rockets fans. If we got Rockets fans out there, let's see your pocket Rockets. Let's see your Rockets. Where are my Rockets fans at? I'm going to read your names out there. Let's see if you guys want to participate in the game right now. Rockets on fire. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Timeout was called by the Golden State Warriors. I see you, Rocket. I see you, Robert. Okay. Starbursts, all red. David Bacco saying Rockets fan, yes. That's okay, guys. Y'all don't got to be timid. No worries. That's okay. If you guys don't want to participate in the comments, that's okay. It's not up to you guys to entertain me. It's up to me to entertain you. Let's get you guys entertained right here. Let's go back to some of these numbers. Let's go back to some of these stats. Let's take a quick look at this one. I want to look at all of the starters once again and talk about the numbers. Okay, guys, Jimmy Butler is out for this contest. There is no Jimmy Butler anymore. He left in the first quarter. We actually lost Brandon Podziemski for 2/3 of this game as well. He's back in it right now, but Jimmy Butler is out. Podziemski was out for significant time. Moses Moody not playing very well today. Draymond Green only with 7 points, even though he's been in for the majority of the game. Steph Curry trying to do it all. Guys, 26 minutes for Draymond Green. Draymond Green with just 7 points. Jimmy Butler did play 8 minutes to start the game, but after 8 minutes of gameplay, he fell on his back, has a bruised tailbone, and it has forced him to miss the rest of the game. Moses Moody with 7 points today. Steph Curry with 19. Brandon Podziemski is killing the team right now. Guys, in game one, Podziemski, his very first playoff debut, Podziemski put up 14 points. He played 35 minutes, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. He was 37% from the three-point line. He was 38% from the floor in game one. His numbers looking so good this regular season. He's been doing a lot. But today, Brandon Podziemski has attempted 5 shots and has made 0. Not one of his shots have fallen. He's still, to this point, mind you, at this point, he's now played 14 minutes of basketball. So a big drop-off right from his time on that. 14 minutes of basketball today. In that time, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, and he is not looking good right now. He is hurting the team at this point, and if he doesn't at least get some defense out there and poke a pass away or get a block or do something, we'll have to go pimp smack his mama. Just kidding, not going to do that. Okay. Golden State Warriors running out of it here. They might just give up on this one and try to finish this game back in Golden State, back in San Francisco. But the Rockets protecting home court right now. Here is Post out to Moody. Post out to Healed out. Doesn't matter. There's a foul before any of this happened. Thank you for helping us get to that 102 likes. Can we get to the next benchmark on the subscriber count? 27,950. We need 10 more subscribers to get to that milestone. We will see if we can get there. We're not going to beg for it. We're going to earn it here today. Here we go. Houston Rockets up by 20. Fred VanVleet on the dribble. Fred VanVleet working against Moody. VanVleet kicks this one to Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith on the drive. He takes this one and gives it to Curry. Curry coming back with it. Curry behind the back, losing the handles. Someone help this man out. Get back. There is the shot. There is an open shot there for Post. What on earth were the Warriors doing on that transition? It was a stolen bucket right there, and all the Warriors were playing on the backcourt, on their own backcourt, and there were 2 people on the front court. Like, what? Here we go. Houston on the drive. Houston with VanVleet. VanVleet kicks it to Brooks. Brooks backing down Curry. He does the turnaround jump shot. The shot is short. Curry corrals that missed pass, or that missed shot. Kicks this one out. Puts this one in. A couple, 1, 2, 3 people go up to try to block. And Moody, with some patience, will lay that one in. The score is 91-76. It's a 15-point game. Houston calls a timeout, and they want to talk it over. Back to the comments. Back to the chat. 266 hanging out with us right now. What up, guys? Appreciate y'all. We're back to a commercial break. Are the Warriors cooked? 78% of you guys saying yes, the Warriors are cooked. Man, you guys are a hard crowd. Tough crowd out here. Tough crowd out here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. 15-point game. Who knows? This game, there might still be some hope. There could still be some hope here for the Warriors, but they need to answer back quickly. It's a 15-point game with 8:30 left to go, and they've not been shooting well. They've not been shooting well. Man, I don't even know where to go from here at this point. We can take a look. Let's just take a look at the breakdown. And we can look at this together. Okay, guys, so far in this one, these are the numbers. Points today, Golden State Warriors, 76-91 for the Houston Rockets. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Field goals today, guys, 66 shots for one side, 74 shots for the other. The Golden State Warriors are 40% from the floor, 44% from the floor today for the Houston Rockets. Three-pointers made today for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors have made 15 shots from beyond the arc. That's 42% from three-point land. Houston Rockets, 35% from three-point land. Now, big difference here in points. It's a 15-point game. Part of that is the free throw situation. 86% free throw shooting, 63% free throw shooting for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets at the line have been playing a lot better, but really where they have been winning, and it's no surprise here, is the battle of the boards. Look at the total rebounds. Total rebounds, 49 for the Houston Rockets, 37 for the Golden State Warriors. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, they are completely just demolishing them. They've got a couple more steals. And the turnover category is really the problem, guys. That's the issue right now. 14 turnovers to 9 turnovers. The Golden State Warriors can't control the basketball. They can't knock down their shots right now like we expect them to. And when we get back from the commercial break after the timeout by the Houston Rockets, we'll have action here once again. But for now, this is what it looks like, 91-76. Definitely a one-sided game. The Houston Rockets have been ahead the entire time, man. Houston Rockets just looking better in this one, if I do say so myself. So the Houston Rockets looking pretty good. We did some quick analysis, 15 minutes left to go. Did we take a look at the top scorers there for the home team? We looked at the top scorers for the other side. How about the top scorers for the Houston Rockets? Of the starters, Alperen Sengun, guys, has 15 points. Jalen Green is the man we got to talk about. Guys, he's the player of the game for either side of the basketball. Jalen Green today has been everywhere. Check this out. He's hit 10 shots today, 6 of them from three-point land. He has 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 30 points today. He's also made 4 of 4 free throws, 100% from the free throw line. This dude has been on fire today. Jalen Green, the heart of the team right now. Love to see that. In Game 1, it wasn't the situation. Game 1 was kind of quiet for him. We're getting back to it. There's the inbound pass. Houston Rockets up by 15 still. There's a foul. This time Jabari Smith gets fouled, but here's Jalen Green's numbers from Game 1. Jalen Green in Game 1, just 7 points. Normally this season, he's played much better than that. This season, he's averaging 21 points. He shot so well throughout the whole season, and I guess just jitters for playoffs. Terrible numbers from him in Game 1. He is shooting lights out today in Game 2. Here we go. This is out of bounds on the Houston Rockets. Jabari Smith. No, they're saying it's out of bounds on the Golden State Warriors. The ball will stay here on the Rockets side of the court. Okay. All right. Under Warriors hoop, Golden State is playing defense. Oh, man, I'm starting to lose it. I need a chair. I need to sit down. Here we go, guys. Sengun working on Draymond. Sengun going to lose the basketball here. Here we go. Up the court is Moody. Moody looking to get a bucket here. Moody and the Golden State Warriors really need one right now. Draymond Green on the dribble. Draymond Green to Steph Curry. Steph Curry around Sengun. Kicks that out to Post. Post, another 3-ball falls for Post. And Post is up to 12 today. How about Quentin Post? Quentin Post doing a lot. Quentin Post doing a lot. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He does have 1 foul. Scores 79-91. Here is an offensive possession for the Houston Rockets. It is an almost stolen here. Moody getting the hand in there over Jabari Smith, or in Jabari Smith's face. There's a shot from Fred VanVleet. No foul right there. They are going to say a foul. And this is going to be a 3-point Quentin Post shooting foul. What am I seeing here? What am I hearing here? What are you saying, guys? Say it. We're waiting for the call. Challenge. Timeout challenge right here. Warriors take a full timeout. They're saying that Quentin Post committed a foul. If he landed in the shooting area, that's going to be a foul. Okay, guys, 91-79. It's a 12-point game. The Warriors coming back. You guys think that the Warriors are cooked. 70% of you guys think that the Warriors are cooked. But it's just a 12-point game with 7:27 left to go. If this ends up being a single-digit game with 5 minutes left to go, the Golden State Warriors can still come back and win this game. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen. This game is far from over, if I do say so. This game is far from over. Again, it only takes a 3-point shot to make this a 9-point game right now. The Rockets could be looking at a trip at the free throw line. If this is a free throw for the Rockets, then the Rockets could extend that lead right now, but they're only up by 12. So it's a 4-possession game with 7.5 minutes left to go. We'll see what kind of defense the Warriors come out with after this timeout. Both teams have 1 timeout or 2 timeouts remaining. They're still watching this right here. There's the shot, and Van Vliet, are they going to say it's a post foul or not? He didn't get him with the arm, but does he get in his landing space? That's the question here. The officials, there's a challenge here. Kerr wanted to talk about it. Kerr said, challenge, hold it, Warriors, says Andre Christie. Okay. Scott saying need Warriors 8.5 plus 8.5. What up, Nightbot? Nightbot checking in right now. Fredlin checking in. John Bronson checking in. We got a lot of new players checking in. I see you guys. Thanks for leaving your comments, man. I do read those comments, and I do appreciate you guys. We are waiting to get back to it. We are still in the middle of a review right now. So if a player goes up to shoot, when he comes back down, there needs to be free space for his feet to land. If the defensive player goes into that landing area and makes it an unsafe place for the shooter to land, that would be a shooting foul. He doesn't have to hit the player on the wrist or on the arms. That would be a shooting foul. Ray Smith saying that he put his knee out. What is the call right here? And it looks like the knee went the other way. We're going to get a jump ball here, guys. Looks like it's not going to be a shooting foul. We are going to have a jump ball here. There it is, up, and it's going to go in favor of the Houston Rockets. So the Houston Rockets get the basketball here. Moving the basketball around. Şengün has it. Şengün out to Dylan Brooks. Brooks, wow, there's an off-ball foul. Draymond Green is down on the ground, and that's not a man that you normally see down on the ground. I'm getting banned from my comments tonight. What did you say, Blaze Up? What'd you do? How can you challenge if you don't know what the call is? Says Mike. Mike, so the call was foul earlier, if that clears any of it up. Warriors did this to the Spurs, says MDK. You know who was notorious for getting into people's? It's funny that you mentioned the San Antonio Spurs. Bruce Bowen, notorious for players rolling their ankles. Oh, yeah, Jalen Green, that could be an ejection. That could be an ejection. Jalen Green had his arm up like this, and he actually threw an elbow at Draymond Green. That's going to be a flagrant foul in my opinion. Call a technical on the Rockets. So this will probably be a flagrant foul, or if nothing else. Yeah, Jalen Green definitely knew what he was doing there. I think that was flagrant for sure. Without a doubt, that's going to be looked at. Blaze Up, he wears painted nails. Oh, I did. I think I have a photo with him on there with those. Take a look at it. Yeah, Jalen Green. You can see his painted nails right there. I know that's pretty small, but he's wearing black right there. Got the Caleb Williams vibe going on. Got that Caleb Williams vibe going on, but he's balling out today. The officials are reviewing it right now. It's got to be a flagrant, and this should be a pretty easy call. I don't know why the officials are taking so long. It's pretty obvious that's a flagrant foul. Scott, live Warriors, plus 10-5. Let's go. The score is 91-79. We are still waiting from a call from the officials, guys. An official review for a flagrant foul right here. Pretty obvious that it was a flagrant foul. We're going to get a free throw on the other side, and the Golden State Warriors are going to get a shot. I mean, they're talking about how these players are getting a lot of rest right now. Wind up and impact, unnecessary contact. Flagrant foul penalty 1. Flagrant 1, Golden State Warriors going to shoot a free throw here at this point. Oh, I still have a little bit of Red Bull left. I know it's 11 o'clock, but once this is over, guys, once this live stream is over, I'm not even going to go to bed. I have to turn around and get the NFL draft ready for tomorrow. I have so much work. I have so much FN work to do tomorrow. It's crazy. All right, guys, here's Draymond Green to shoot the free throw. Can't you choose anybody to shoot a free throw on a flagrant foul? Draymond missed the first free throw there. Come on, Draymond, earn your shots. There's the bucket. It's now an 11-point game. It could have been a 10-point game in Warriors ball, but Draymond Green and Jalen Green now talking trash to one another. All right, guys, here we go. Inbounding the basketball, Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green with it now. Draymond against Van Vliet. Got to get points on this possession. Here's Steph Curry. Curry inside. Şengün stopping the man inside. Here's a kick to Draymond. Draymond for 3. Draymond off the mark. Really needed that one there. Draymond Green off the mark. It is rebounded this time by Jalen Green. Jalen Green and the Houston Rockets up by 11. Working on post, trying to force him in the direction of Draymond. Passes it to Brooks. Brooks to Thompson. Thompson, easy move inside. Good, strong move. The score is now 93-80. It's a 13-point game. And now Draymond Green is going to get hit with a technical foul. Oh, my goodness. Draymond Green, technical foul there. I guess the officials don't like. You can hear him. I hope you can't read lips. If you can read lips, he's definitely got some choice words for the official right there. Here's the free throw. That free throw off the mark. That free throw off the mark right there. What? How is that a technical? I guess so. I guess. All right. That's fair. All right, guys, here we go. Steph Curry going to try to float this one up. No good. Draymond gets the rebound, has to kick this one out. Here's Post again for 3. Post shot no good. The score is 93-80, and the Houston Rockets gonna survive this one, I think. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Jalen Green. Jalen Green, the step back 3, the 3 ball. It's good! Jalen Green up to 33 points today. The score 96-80. Steph Curry gonna try to answer back. Curry a 3 of his own. Off the mark there. Curry a bad shot today. A bad day today. And now it looks like Şengün got poked in the eye or something here. I think he's okay. Take a quick look at this box score. Steph Curry today from three-point land, 4 of 9. Not what we expected. In game 1, guys, in game 1, he was much better. 3-point percentage for Steph Curry today. Oof. I guess it's not terrible. It could be worse, but hey. All right, guys, Jalen Green showing off the handles right now. Houston Rockets with a 16-point lead, 96-80. Here's Dylan Brooks now working on post. Brooks makes his move in the paint. That's a pass to Thompson. Thompson's shot off the mark. Thompson on the ground again, spending a lot of time face down on the court here. He was face down on the court earlier after the injury to Jimmy Butler. He's face down on the court again. Hey, man, you're playing basketball. Get off your knees. You're blowing the game. Get it? Get it? All right, guys, the score is 96-80. The The score is 96-80. Blaze up one saying, that's all, folks. Looks like this one is done, says Mike. Game is in the fridge. It's on ice, baby. Can't even get a +10 without Jimmy, says Fredlin. Facts, man. 3-1 leaving the yay area, says Blaze. There's the shot no bueno. Shot off the mark by Thompson. Jimmy shouldn't have stayed up watching anime last night. This is the consequences. He was doing his emo haircut, bro. He was doing the emo look. Ball don't lie, says Ray Smith. Here's the second shot. That second shot will fall. The score is 97-80. Golden State Warriors haven't scored in a while here. I feel like I've just been calling points for the Houston Rockets. Golden State still behind. That's going to be another steal. Houston reading this one. Jalen Green, another layup. 35 points for Jalen Green. This dude is unstoppable, man. Jalen Green just absolutely crushing it tonight. And he has something to say. Oh, man. Hot Dice asking a question right now. Who is the hottest Golden State Warrior? Now, are you talking looks? Because I can't really answer that. If you're talking points right now, it's definitely Steph Curry. Steph Curry has the most points. I would say Quentin Post is heating up right now as well. At one moment, it was Spencer. I don't know why they took Pat Spencer out. He was on fire, and then all of a sudden, they just pulled him out of the game. Anyways, we're back to a commercial break. Timeout has been called. Warriors full timeout. They have 2 timeouts left here at this point. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Let's take a quick look here across the NBA. I got to update this graphic one more time. Here we go, guys. Across the NBA, the Thunder are up 2-0 over the Memphis Grizzlies. The Houston Rockets about to level this one out. It's about to be 1-1 with the Golden State Warriors. LA Lakers tied up 1-1. They're going back to Minnesota to finish up or to play the next 2 games. Denver Nuggets, LA Clippers traveling to Los Angeles to wrap up that game. All these next 2 games, guys, first 2 games done by this team, done by the teams on the left, right? First placed teams. So we'll go 2-2-1-1-1. That's how we end up breaking this down. These guys have home court advantage. Everyone on the left side here has home court advantage. Everyone on the left side here has home court advantage. So they will get, if it goes to game 7, they'll get 4 games at home, 3 games away. Next 2 games for all of the teams, guys, next 2 games will be here on the right side. So next 2 games will be in Memphis. The next 2 games will be in San Francisco. The next 2 games will be in Minnesota. The next 2 games will be in LA. In this side, in the East, next 2 games in Miami, next 2 games in Orlando, 2 more games in Detroit, and 2 more games here in Milwaukee. I wonder, can the Pacers sweep the Bucks? Will the Pacers sweep the Bucks? Let's end that poll. Let's find out. What do you guys think? Will the Bucks get swept? Would be interesting. I don't know, man. See, I like the Milwaukee Bucks, especially at home. Right now, the officials are still looking at the camera. We're not missing any of the action right now. Should have been that next text, says Michaela Bentley. Warriors, we still good, says Andre Christie. I got you, Nightbot. Cheers, brother. Cheers to you. All right, guys, we're waiting for a response. So throwing the towel in an unsportsmanlike manner right here, Draymond Green. No, it's a Terry Eason technical foul. So Van Vliet and Green having a conversation right now. Draymond Green ain't scared of nobody, dude. I mean, you could literally put Czech Congo in front of him, and Draymond Green would still like try to piece him up. Like, I don't understand why Draymond Green, and that was someone throwing, Tari Eason. Okay, I saw what happened. So the two teams got together. There were words being exchanged. And Tari Eason on one side over here had a towel in his hand. The dude literally took the towel and threw it at the other team, and he got hit with the technical foul there. So the Golden State Warriors are at the free throw line right now. The score is now 99-81 after the first shot falls, or the technical free throw falls for Steph Curry. Technical foul. And so the Golden State Warriors also get the free throw and the basketball. The score is 99-81. Moving the ball up court right now are the Golden State Warriors. All right, on the court right now, Kuminga, Moody, Curry, Looney, and Santos. Looney on the drive will pass this inside to Santos. Santos gonna go up for the shot. He is fouled. Santos gets a trip to the free throw line. Let's see if Santos can make his free throws to get this game closer. It's still 99-82, and every time the Golden State Warriors get close, it was a 12-point game at one point, an 11-point game at one point. They were fighting their way back. The Houston Rockets, not even the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green had something to say about it. Jalen Green has just been killing it today, man. 2 games on Friday, nationally televised games. Both, obviously, the Lakers and the Celtics games will be televised. But I'm wondering if I should cover the televised games or if I should start covering the NBA TV-only games. The nationally televised games, I think, are the games that people really want to watch. But what do I know? There's the free throw. The second free throw from Santos, not going to fall. So Golden State, just one shot there. Just one shot there after Santos took those free throws. One shot falls. Houston gets the ball. 4:56 left to go in the basketball game. Here's Jalen Green for 3. Jalen Green hits the bucket. The score for him. He has 38 points in this contest. Playoff game with 38 points for Jalen Green. Go ahead and paint your fingernails, dude. It must be your superpower. Here we go, kicking this one out. Looney, wide open shot from three-point land will fall the other way as Moody gets the bucket. 12 points for Moody. 85-102. 85-102. 17-point game. Fred VanVleet kicks that out to Brooks. Brooks out to Green again. Jalen Green off the mark, rebounded by Santos. Santos to Moody. Moody going to bring it up court. Moody against Thompson. Moody out to Looney. Looney to Santos. Santos backing down Brooks in the post. Santos above the head pass out to Kuminga. Kuminga gonna push that one in. The score 87-102. A 15-point game with 4 minutes left to go in this one. Here is Brooks. We're starting to get some full court action here. Full court press. Everybody getting set. Everybody locked in on a man right now. We've got Steph Curry staying in his zone. They're playing some zone defense there, and that is an alley-oop pass to Thompson. And Thompson knocks that one down, 104-87. Another timeout going to be called here. Let me refresh this one. Another timeout going to be called here. It looks like this time the Warriors are going to take a full timeout. Could have sworn that they had just one timeout left for the Golden State Warriors. Commercial break. Warriors take another timeout. Father time. Are you noticing that I'm starting to run out of gas right now? I'm leaning forward here. I'm standing on my desk, relying on my desk here to keep me awake. Oh, man, we're almost done here. This is 11:30 p.m. here, 11:20 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. I've been live since 5:30, guys. So we are now at our, 6 hours of just talking? They can't win against the Pacers, says Mr. Hollywood. Even at home, you think so. 56% of you guys smell a sweep out there. 56% of you guys. I see the sweep out there. Fredlin saying sweep. It's one upset in every conference. Bet that, says Walter Johnson. Honestly, that's a good one. That's a good way to put it. Oh, they're showing that Jimmy Butler play where he went up and just hit the ground so hard right there. Hit the ground so hard right there. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. 327. Golden State, game 1, 95-85. Golden State won game 1. 95-85 tonight at Houston. The Houston Rockets going to get the best of them. Looks like Saturday at Golden State, Monday at Golden State, and then April 30th at Houston. May 2nd at Golden State if needed for those. All righty. Here we go. Golden State Warriors have now made some adjustments. Spencer now in. It looks like the Golden State Warriors are going to have the bench come in right now. I don't think Golden State feels like they can come back to win. The score is now 89-104. And on the court, Spencer, Kuminga, Key, Knox, and Jackson. Yeah, no, they're definitely. Jackson Davis is out there. Golden State Warriors have thrown in the towel. Golden State Warriors look like they've thrown in the towel. 104-89. 104-89. Pat Spencer back in. Kuminga, Key, Knox, and Jackson. Who do you think the Saints are going to grab at 9? It's a good question. I've got all those answers for you tomorrow, Michaela Bentley. I will be live for the NFL Draft tomorrow. If you guys want to catch it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can catch more content. You're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. There's the inbound pass. The score is now 106-89. Golden State Warriors have the bench out there right now, moving the basketball around. Here's Braxton Key. Braxton Key out to Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox going to kick it back out. There's a three-point shot off the mark. It's going to bounce on the rim a couple times. A nice offensive rebound here, kicking this one out. Here's a shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's shot is off the mark. No foul here. It is going to be rebounded by Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks going to take his time. 2:41 left to go. The Houston Rockets going to just hang out. And it looks like Fred VanVleet is going to drive it in. And here's a shot by Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks from three-point land knocks that one down. 2:30 left to go. Golden State Warriors have definitely. Ben Amin Thompson says, smiling dirt bike. It wasn't on purpose. There's the shot from Kuminga off the mark. And this time it'll be a rebound by VanVleet. VanVleet going to slow things down. Golden State going to lose this game, guys. 20-point game. Houston, good game by the Houston Rockets. Talk about some serious adjustments. 13 seconds left on the shot clock here. And it looks like the bench checking in now for the Houston Rockets. Maybe one more shot. There is a foul, loose ball foul or off-ball foul. A shot by Şengün just to cap it off. Happy to help, Ray Smith. Hacka Curry, says Andre Christie. Why would the referee ran into VanVleet. VanVleet moving him off the court. It's like, hey, man, you're good, you're good. VanVleet got checked out there. VanVleet, the official ran into VanVleet. Guys, timeout was called. Not because of that. It's because the official ran into VanVleet. It messed up the play, so it stopped the clock right there. 2 minutes left to go. There's the inbound pass once again. Houston moving the ball around, and now we've got Houston's bench players out there. That looked like a shot attempt here. That is a shot attempt. That shot attempt no good by Jeff Green. Jeff Green shot off the mark. So now we've got the Snickle Fritz out there right now, guys. Here's a shot off the mark, and the putback going to be good. This time the putback will fall. Looks like Tyrese Jackson Davis gets the putback there for the Golden State Warriors. 1:21 left to go, guys. This is going to be probably the final score of the game, or pretty darn close to it. Thanks for checking in, ladies and gentlemen. They're kicking this ball around. Here's a drive. Houston Rockets going to get blocked right there. Good job by the Golden State Warriors. This is all just garbage time points. Trying to get the alley-oop, unable to do it. There's a foul right there. The official stopped the clock. This series is going to be spicy, says Father Time. This series is going to be spicy, says Father Time. If Chaco's was still open, I'd buy you a margarita, says Walter. Thanks for checking in, Walter. Appreciate you, man. All right, 109-91. Here's the free throw here. Kuminga's free throw is good. Kuminga looking like he might be getting his chance there at cracking the starting lineup the way he played today. Kuminga, another free throw. Kuminga off the mark there. 11 points from Kuminga today. Much better than Podziemski. Podziemski, a bad game 2 today. Bad game 2 by Podziemski. Great defense by the Houston Rockets all day today. Houston Rockets, great defense. 52 seconds left to go in this one, guys. This game is just about over. This is just finishing the time here, winding down the clock. Shot clock down to 1. There's the prayer, the shot off the mark. Rebounded by Golden State. Golden State going to bring this one back. Warriors on the dribble. Warriors passing this one inside. That one is up and off the glass. Another bucket here. This time it's Kevin Knox. Inbounds the pass with 32 seconds. Houston Rockets coming back with it. Houston Rockets going to take their time. So, we will be live for we won't be live for NBA tomorrow, guys. If y'all like this style of commentary, we will be live tomorrow for the NFL Draft. If you want to check out your team's draft pick, I will be live 30 minutes before the draft. We're going to talk about a whole draft order. I'm going to have the draft order kind of spelled out on top and on bottom like we did when we were doing the pick'ems. And then, of course, if things change, I'll have to update those as well. All right, guys. This game is over. That is the final score, 109-94. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the NFL Draft. This series is all tied up 1-1. We will be catching the next couple of games here on the road back in Warriors territory. All tied up. We're going to have to update these graphics, guys. I'm going to have to do a lot of updates. This is a 2-0 series now. This is a 1-1 series here as well. All of this starting to shape up, and we have about 2 months of basketball left before it's all over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, my name is Mario Manuel. You've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a great night. We'll catch y'all soon.